everyone? What's up? What's going on? How's it hanging? What's the vibe? I almost crushed my retainers, and then I just would have had no top retainer, and then after this whole fiasco this past summer, then what? But how's everyone hanging? I just realized I'm wearing all black, so I just look crazy right now. I look like, honestly, I guess because you can't see, like the waistline, I could just be wearing a whole onesie right now, and you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? I mean, even... I guess at all times that could be like that, but what if this is just a Ariana Grande onesie? She actually sold those, and those were like fucking crazy expensive, and I was like, girl, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? But what was I gonna say? I woke up today, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be beautiful. Why do my eyes look puffy? Like, I feel like my under eyes seem puffy, but I felt like that whenever, like, I was on my walk earlier, and I don't know if it's maybe from outdoors or whatever, but, like, I feel like they look a bit, like, puffy. And I've never had that happen where just, like, this gets puffy. You know what I mean? Like, my entire eye usually just shuts if I'm getting allergies. So I don't know if it's, like, I feel like I've seen TikToks of people when they're like, oh, my face just gets, like, puffy in the morning. Maybe it's, like, something like that, but it's definitely, like, 8 o'clock at night, so that's great. But what was I going to say? I was on my walk, and I just felt like my face was puffy. I don't know. I don't know what else I'll say. I don't know. My eyes just feel so, like, I don't know. Maybe I need to get, like, one of those, like, eye masks things that you, like, put in the fridge. You know. No, but, whenever I woke up today, I just, like, I don't know. Today was just so crazy off for me, and it's so weird because last Sunday was, like, similar. Not, like, similar. Sort of, like, off because the last Sunday, that's whenever that kid added me, not pretending, oh my god. That would have been so funny if he, like, was pretending to be my grandma. No, he was not pretending to be my grandma, but it was just whenever that kid added me on Snapchat that I, are they throwing shit? I don't know what's going on out there. Anyways, but I completely forgot that happened. But I just remember last week it was so, like, I don't know. I just don't know what the vibe was last Sunday, and I don't know what the vibe... Okay, well, the issue this Sunday was that I started my period, and it's, like, literally terrible. I feel like I needed to be taken to the hospital. Like, I was literally... Well, no, not that far. Because I have had friends that, like, literally, like, had to go to the hospital for about their cancer, but that was just not the case. But, like, I was just literally just, like, rolling around my bed. I was like, bro, I cannot, like... I just don't understand. I just don't understand how it just shuts me down completely. And I'm sure, like, other girls feel like that, or anyone who gets a period, they feel like that. But, like, I literally, like, I was just editing in bed, and then, like, I was feeling fine for a while, and I was like, you know what, like, I'm good, I'm vibing, I'm just going to stay at home today, chill, and edit. And then I immediately was just like, oh my god, I can't even focus on working. So I try to get, what's it called? I try to use those, like, the stem things that I have. That the, like, I don't know, the heating things, not the heating things. I don't know. It's like called the TENS 7000. I don't know, something like that. I was getting that, and then I tried that, and I literally thought it made it worse. Like, and the thing is like, they use those things in YouTube videos to simulate period cramps, but I'm pretty sure they actually are, like, supposed to help, but it was just making it worse. Hey, can't swim, what's up? What's going on? How's it hanging? Oh my gosh, I literally, so then earlier I was, like, in so much pain. I think I was literally, dying. How about you? Not good. I think I'm dying, as I literally just said. No, I'm fine, but, the hand crisis. Oh my god, what happened? I need to turn on my fan. So hold on, and I'm sure the light is gonna freaking come on. So I literally will have to fix that too. Oh great, the fan doesn't even come on. There we go. Sorry about that. I was just getting a little hot, and you might think, oh, Taylor, were you wearing a sweatshirt? That's probably why. Well, guess what? I just know I'm going to end up getting cold. So I just am solving both issues at once. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, what happened? What's going on? And then also with what I was saying, that I woke up today, and I was literally just feeling like, oh, my God. But I was literally rolling around the entire bed. Sorry, I'm scooting this back. I was rolling around my bed, like, bro, like, how can I get comfortable right now? And I just could not get comfortable. She She just felt like me assuming that wasn't nice. Wait, so it wasn't with guy friends? Well, then if it isn't with guy friends, then whatever then. You know what I mean? I thought she had told you it was with guy friends. Like, I thought that she was literally like, yeah, like, with all my friends, like, including my guy friends. But, yeah. But then, like, they went away, and then I was fine. Sorry, I just am trying to, like, finish the story, or else I'll completely forget. They went away. I went on a walk and all that stuff. I freaking hate whenever, like, things online, like, if you're like, oh, like, how do you get rid of cramps and stuff like that? It's literally like, oh, go out and exercise. Bro, ain't no way I'm going to be able to do that. I'm sorry. Ain't no way you're going to expect me to get up and start exercising in a state like this. And, so, I don't know, but they were just gone. And then now they're back and they hurt. And it looks Tylenol. Hopefully it helps. To see my reaction, that's why. Oh, so she was just messing with you, basically, and it worked. She was messing with you, and basically it worked, it seems. But I feel like if, like, nothing was said after, like, a few days, I would have been like, hey, by the way, I was joking the other day. But I don't know. I feel like I would just be too scared to pull, like, any prank like that on anyone because, like, I'm afraid they'll be like, okay, well, fuck you. And then, like, be like, and, like, start arguing with me. And I just cannot, like, I just would be too scared, I think. I don't know. I, like, say, like, I feel like I can't really make any sort of assumptions because I literally haven't been in a relationship. So I literally just don't even know. I just don't even know. Na, 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 na. Well, yeah, I guess so. I guess that sort of makes sense of her, like, being like, well, you just assumed I was flirting with my guy friends. But, I don't know. I see both sides, but, you know, it's whatever. You know, if you guys figured it out, you figured it out, you know. You're vibing. Socks is just staring at me, looking at me. She probably either wants me to pet her or to let her out, and neither of those are going to happen right now. Girl, I'm sorry. I'm not bending over to pet you right now. She's like, I hate whenever animals sit like 5 feet away from you and they look at you like, why aren't you petting me? Like, bro, then come over here. What was I going to say though? But today was one of those days that, like, I literally feel like I didn't see, like, in my head I feel like it was a gloomy day, but, like, it just wasn't. Like, it was definitely, like, really sunny today, and, like, the first day it didn't downpour rain in forever. But, like, in my mind I was just like, it's such a gloomy day. How's that make sense? I don't know. But how's everyone else's day? What's going on? What's the vibes? What we doing? What games we playing? What we talking about? Oh, whenever I was on my walk today, which is explaining the title. Sorry for not asking. No, I was just sort of like explaining it. Like, I mean, it's just right. I mean, I said it right earlier, but whenever, I just realized I only said it once. But I started my period today, so that's great. That's literally it. It's just cramps. That's quite literally all it is. Like, I'm not trying to, like, downplay it, but I'm also not trying to be like, it's not like I got, like, COVID or, like, have the flu or, like, anything like that. You know, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's shit can get pretty bad, but also, like, I usually don't get it that bad, but right now, by a lot. I know. I also, well, I was using this, like, TENS thing for, what's it called? I'm going to chug this all right now. Maybe not. I was using my TENS, like, muscle thing, hoping it would relax it, but I think it made it worse. Like, I literally felt like I was giving birth. Like, I was like, bro, I cannot give birth. Like, I feel like every time I'm on my period, I'm like, I literally cannot, like, have kids. Like, there's just no way I can't even handle this. Scooby-Doo gummy snacks are so good. They're literally so good. And that would be so good right now. I don't know. I feel like the day that... Okay, so, like, what I've noticed the past, like, few months of my period, and I'm sorry if this is TMI, but, like, fucking whatever. It would literally be, like, I would have cramps, but not, like, bad like today. Because, like, it hadn't started. But I would have cramps for literally a whole week before. For the past, like, few weeks. And then today, this week, I barely did. Like, I just feel like maybe I was, like, more moody. I feel like I'm more moody, and then, like, the week before, and then the day I started, and then the rest of the week when I'm actually on it doesn't do anything. No, I know that for sure. But like the ironic thing about being sick or like something wrong with your body, I feel like that's the one time you're like barely drinking anything because you're just so like, you know what I mean? Selling out my sister. Right. No, I agree. I definitely do need to drink more water today because I didn't go to the gym. Usually the days I go to the gym, it's like easy for me to drink water, I guess. I don't know. It's so weird because I feel like I remember not getting like, so way back, just kidding, like whenever I was in like 7th and 8th grade, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade, I would say my cramps would get really bad. Not really bad, but like how they are now, I would say. And then 10th through end of high school, they were I would be able to go about my day in school and not like maybe have like a slight like ouch, you know, it kind of hurts, but like not really that bad. And I was like, okay, sweet. And then literally after I graduated, for some reason, it just got worse. And it's weird because I've gotten more active and like maybe it's like a stress thing. I don't know, because I've heard that like if you're more stressed or based off your diet, like I don't know, but my diet was definitely worse in high school, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. But how the cramps are, it's such like an indescribable feeling because whenever you see those like period simulator things on YouTube and like they put like those patches on the guy's like abs, like your lower abs, or just like in that area, and they like crank that thing up really high. I have that thing and I actually used it today while I was trying to soothe down the pain. Made it worse. But I would just say cycle periods, I agree, mostly because it's like I know I'm not pregnant. Like it's like your body's like sign, I guess, or like it's just like I don't know, I understand the point of it where it's like, oh, like but like why does it have to cause so much pain? Like, I feel like this is the thing that confuses me, is your body does so much without you even realizing that, like, why is this the one thing that the body does that, like, you get pain for it? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, we fucking pump blood throughout our entire body and we don't feel it. Because it's not, like, it's a simulator on YouTube. Sorry, I was like, it's a simulator on the YouTube videos they make because they crank it up really high. But, like, I set it to, like, a tolerable level, and I was like, okay, it's kind of working, and then I just feel like it just made it worse. And then I was like, okay, I cannot do this. But they ended up going away, and now they're back. So that's why I'm sitting like this right now. But, they started getting bad. But the best way I think I could describe it, which is still, like, really hard, is like say like if you ever get like a stomach ache maybe from like overeating, you know what I mean, or like you just get like a stomach ache or it just like hurts really bad, or like I don't know, but then just add like a sharp, and I'm not even joking, add like a sharp twist to it, like you know like how like you can tell like if your stomach is like twisting, like maybe if you're like getting sick on a ride or something, add like a literal like sharp twist, and then like that's like I would say that's the best way to describe it. But then obviously like not in your stomach, like lower in like that region, you know. When the when are gonna bring the new patch? Wait, what? Are you dead ass right now? Of ability to chew. I hope that you're. I don't know if you're being. I don't know if you're lying to me right now, but I hope that everything you said is true. I don't personally get nauseous. I have friends that like sometimes will get nauseous. Maybe I'll get like sort of like a hot flash, but like I definitely don't get hot flashes as bad as like my mom used to get really bad hot flashes, or she still does. Like, I don't get them that bad, but, like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was only one time in my life where I ever felt nauseous, and I feel like it's just the reason I would ever do feel nauseous is it just such an overly amount of pain that I'm just like, oh my God, you know what I mean? That I'm just like, bro. What, like, why? But yeah, it's just so... I wouldn't trust it. It's weird that you bring that up, because whenever me and my mom watch something in the living room, or like, pretty much, yeah, whenever we watch TV in the living room, if we're eating, we'll like turn up the TV more, obviously, because we can't hear it. But then, like, sometimes if I'm eating, like, chips or something, and if we're eating something different and I'm eating something more crunchier, I'm like, I'm going to turn it up a bit more because I still can't hear it, because I, like, am chewing even louder in my brain, you know what I mean? Or she's like, yeah, like, turn it up, I can't hear it, you know? But it's weird that, like, who are we even talking about? Are we, like, being dead ass right now? I thought we were joking. I, like, don't know what's going on right now. I watched this one girl on TikTok. She got veneers over the weekend, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just so crazy that, like, I don't know. I just didn't realize how many people had veneers. I, like, really thought that, like, people only got veneers if they really needed it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't realize, and I'm not judging, honestly, if I could afford them, I would get them, but I just didn't realize that, like, so many people had them. I thought it was literally, like, veneers were, like, old people, like, I didn't realize, like, a lot of famous people or, like, influencers just get veneers. Aren't we? Yeah, really? I agree. And we are, I know. I think we are too. Like, whoever's controlling my character, like, please, like, fucking, like, do they not see my pain bar through the roof right now? What are they doing? This is the worst game. Oh my god. At first I thought you were asking what's the worst game you've ever played. I was like, I don't know. I don't think whenever I play video games, I'm not like, this is the worst game ever, bro. You know, maybe. I don't know. Because I think I usually just end up forgetting about it. But honestly, it's kind of a fun little game. Like, playing Life Simulator is just so much fun. Like, just waking up, doing your silly little tasks, doing whatever. I saw this one thing that it's like a Sims filter on TikTok, like, and it'll like randomize, and it gives you a like a bar, you know what I mean, on like Sims, where there's like the bars of like health, hydration, stinkiness, like whatever, and then like whatever bar's the lowest, you like go and do that, you know. Should I try Rumbleverse? I'm down to try it again. I'm down to try it again, but I don't know if it's something I'm going to end up sticking to. I think it's just how frustrating it makes me not understanding. Like, how I didn't catch on so easily. Like, that's what, like, pisses me off. Like, the thing whenever I started playing Fortnite on stream, whenever I first started streaming, I was like, okay, I know I'll eventually get good, because I have been good at Fortnite. Like, I've never, have tried Rumbleverse, so that's where I get a little lost. But I'll definitely play it again. I downloaded it. I'm not gonna fucking just play it once and then never play again. Called Tearzu, about animals, and that's kind of cool. How long are the videos? I love, like, I don't know, I always see stuff about, like, how it's either, like, how nowadays on social media, it either has to be very short form content, like TikTok style videos, or it has to be, like, podcasts, like, hour long, like, you know, like how I stream for, like, 3 hours, like that's, you know. But I kind of enjoy watching, like, 30-minute YouTube videos, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of like ones that are just, like, chill. I definitely am going to need to check that out. Hold on, I'm going to take a photo of it, because if I just say right now that I'm going to watch it, I just will forget the name. So, I need to take a photo of that. Our dishwasher is going off, and I'm really confused because I thought our dishwasher just didn't work. But that's kind of funny. Humans broke the game. I agree. With watching Are Humans Overpowered? I just watched so many, like, I don't know. Over the years, I've watched, like, so many isn't it weird to think about just like how many different YouTube channels people stumble upon? Like, it's just so crazy. I don't know why it reminded me of this. There's like no reason for it to remind me of this, but like I like binge watch this guy. I don't like, it was like one of those YouTube channels like you watch like all the videos once and then you're kind of like, okay, that's cool, or like maybe you stumble upon it later, but like what do you do? He would like watch the theme song, and I wish I knew his name. He would watch the theme song, like the intro thing of like childhood songs, and he would just like scream. Like he would like be like, bro, like he would basically like roast them. That's all it would be. It would be, I think the title of his videos were like so and so roasts like Dora. I think that was like one of his iconic ones. Like a disease. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, you always see, like, those things that's, like, humans are destroying the earth, and, like you said, or earth is going to destroy us. I feel like it's kind of a race. Not like people are trying to, but I feel like it's going to end up being sort of like a race. Mammal roaches, right. Scared that you're losing your humor? No. I only say no because I feel like I just say funny stuff. Need more happy chemicals? Well, let's hang out, you know what I mean? Let's be happy. Let's all, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I don't know. I need to up the energy in here. Woo! Me saying I need up the energy, then I'm like crawling back into the seat, bro. I swear, guys, I am going to scream at the top of my lungs, I think. Maybe any day. I don't know. Heating up. Right. I just don't know. I feel like that's so crazy to think that, like, you know how people say, like, oh, like, the earth isn't going to end in our lifetime? But isn't it weird to think that there is, like, a lifetime out there that it is going to end, and it's going to be like, hey, yo, guys, like, the earth is, like, ending. The earth is literally ending. Then I remember, I don't care. Same, honestly. It says, property of Sweetener Tour 2019. Whenever I went to the Sweetener World Tour in 2019. I feel like today is like a fever dream. Like, I feel like, I don't know if this is like weird, but I'm not. I'm literally not. I'm fully sober right now. I feel like I'm high. Like, I just feel like today was just so, like, you know, like, no, I'm not saying I was like that bad today, but like, you know when you just have a sick day and it just didn't really feel like a day and you're just like, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Socks, can you please relax for a second? And I also, like, girl, I just am confused because, oh wait, never mind. I was gonna say she doesn't get her period, but she's spayed. So, like, that's why. Poor girl. Honestly, like, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about getting myself spayed. Can humans do that? I mean, wait, I feel like you can. I don't know. Disassociated from the discussion. Wait, what were we talking about last night? No, my issue is that I woke up and I had my period. So, like, I was, like, just so, like, I feel like a zombie today. Was I going like this? I don't know. Could you just not tell I was making the sound because I was just sitting here like this? Do people, like, make those sounds, or is that, like, literally just me? Because, like, I don't even know where I developed making those. Like, I'm not even joking. I don't think I did that much in high school. Like, I literally don't. I don't know where I developed doing that. Oh. Treat me like like a king. I don't know the song. It's by the Driver Era. I've heard it like twice because it's crazy. Because they're crazy. But so you do that all the time? But like I thought someone told me that like I could ruin my voice by doing that all the time. No. She said school again? What? Huh? But I just don't know where I developed making that noise from. Like, no one in my family does it. I literally don't have a single friend that does it. Like, I just don't understand. But you know what? I guess I started it myself. Like, I don't know. Socks, what's up? Guys, sometimes I'm just thinking about, like, my cat, and I'm like, I feel like I'm not doing enough for her. Like, I feel like I'm being a bad cat mom. So cool. That's what she said. What? Said what? I don't know. Speaking of that, because that's from The Office, I was watching Friends last night. Whenever I was going to sleep, I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch some Friends, because I was going to watch a YouTube video, and I was like, there's literally no YouTube videos that I can watch. Like, I just don't know what to watch right now. So I, watched Friends. How's Abe been? She's pretty good. She started working at a local store, I guess. Like, I don't know. It's kind of like a Bath and Body Works, but like just on a local level. We FaceTimed, I think, right when I got back home from Pennsylvania. We haven't FaceTimed since, though, or no, maybe one other day. Yeah, we FaceTimed the night after I saw Barbarian because I was telling her about it. And I was also super scared. But she's pretty good. She has been going to school. She started classes again. I think she's like the head of like something. She's like a chair member of her like psychology class or something like that. So like she was like talking about all that and stuff. My ex told me I sounded like this evil guy. Why did I randomly think of Megamind about that? Like, Megamind did not make those noises. But yeah, she's been pretty good. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like it's kind of like at that point we're just kind of like, okay, you're just like living life. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I need to FaceTime her soon though. I was gonna FaceTime her Friday night. Like, I was gonna ask her if she wanted to FaceTime, but I knew that either of us would fall asleep on FaceTime because it was just so late whenever I got home and everything, and I had already ate a gummy, and I was like, I just know I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god, guys, tomorrow's my epilepsy appointment. I'm so scared to like ask the people. Like, I don't know. I think that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, guys, let's practice. Okay, point of view, you're my neurologist, and I am me, and you ask me how my medicine is going. The medicine has been doing pretty well, but I've recently gotten my med card for my anxiety. My therapist signed off, my therapist recommended that I get it, and so I got it, and I cannot talk like that to a doctor. I need to watch Megamind again. Who made Megamind? Like, was that DreamWorks? I feel like DreamWorks is, like, so slept on. Anyways, so my therapist recommended that I get my med card, and I've gotten it, and it works really well for my anxiety, and I think that is what was helping me not be so depressed on my current medication. So I was wondering, because I did my own research, and I know that CBD is good for epilepsy, so I was wondering if I could switch over to that or try that. If I could take the time to try and get off my current medication and try CBD. How's that? She said try. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm like nervous, because I feel like every time you mention a med card to an epilepsy doctor or like any doctor that like could sign off for it, they're like, oh, you're just trying to get it. But, like, I already have it. So, like, I was going to mention it last time, but I didn't have it. So then, like, even if I was like, I had one in Pennsylvania, now I'm going to get one in Florida, then they maybe would try to be like, let me talk to your therapist down here. Like, I don't know. I'm just going to be like, my therapist recommended it to me. She said it's going well. And yeah. Well, no, because I don't know. I just don't feel like being on. Sorry, I'm scooting this chair over to me. I just don't feel like being on like medications, on so many medications. You know what I mean? And if something that I'm already doing works as a medicine, even if that means I have to like go to the dispensary, because I know they have like strictly CBD stuff there. Even if that means I have to buy something from the dispensary, like if she recommends I get something out, you know, like it's like, okay, well, I know you hit the cart every night, but you know, maybe get this, then that's fine. I would rather do that over the medicine I have and hope that it works. It will work. It will work because it already does. It's not out of control. Yeah, whenever I had my last doctor, he was saying how like he like mentioned something. He was like, and don't be coming in here asking about a med card, because like, you know, everyone's like, oh, so and so told me about a med card, and I'm gonna be like, well, I'm going to a different doctor now, but I'm gonna be like, listen, lady, I'm already on it. So you're just either gonna take me off this current medication or not. And if she's like, well, let's not fix what's broken, I'll be like, bro, I'm depressed on this medication. Please! Focuses on treating the symptoms instead of right. I mean, it's just like I don't know. I don't want to get too deep into it, but yeah, it's like very much like, and it's probably gonna, I'm hoping it's not pulling teeth much tomorrow, but like most doctors are like, oh, well, why don't you just take the medicine? Don't fix what's not broken. You know what I mean? Just keep taking the medicine. Well, I don't feel like fucking paying for the medicine and fucking keep taking that medicine. I just want to do natural way. Chill about that. They are one of the few states that is only med card only. So there's states that are like California and Colorado where like there's just dispensaries as like legal stores. Now obviously there are still dispensaries, you know, like in states where it's not legal, but they're just low key about it. But like certain states, but Florida is med card only. Pennsylvania is med card only. I'm like kind of surprised Florida's med card only because Texas is very much illegal, and Florida and Texas sometimes got, you know, the same like things going on, you know. Let me choose the fun ones, right, and the more natural ones. Hold on, my cat one's out of the room, so I should probably let her out. Girl, you want out, huh? She's over me. Yeah, so Florida is just med card only, but like any doctor I feel like ever in states that are med card only, they're gonna be like immediately suspicious, and it's like, okay, well, do you just want it so you can have it, or do you actually want it? You know what I mean? Have a ton of side effects. Yeah. The medicine I'm on has, like, not the best side effects, so I don't know. I'm not going to say that, like, the side effects haven't been hitting me, but I just don't know because I've had my med card during this time of having it, so I don't know. I might kind of sugarcoat it to the doctor and be like, listen, please just let me try. Because, like, I have never, even if I do, like, wean off this medicine, I would just have the myoclonic jerks, you know what I mean? Make money, right. It's a crazy and annoying system we live in. But it's like just, I don't know, it's just very crazy that like, I don't know. I say that like I already take so many medicine, but I'm trying to get, I can't, the one thing that I feel like I'll never be able to get off is, like, asthma, singular stuff, because I've tried to, and I literally would just feel wheezy, like, walking out of my bedroom, or, like, out of breath, so I just, like, don't know how that works. I just don't know. Isn't it weird to think about, though? Like, how does one's body, like, malfunction so much? You know what I mean? Like, how, like, and I'm not, like, saying, I'm just only saying me because it's easy. Like, I can list off the things I have, but, like, you know, like, if a computer's ever broken, it's usually, like one thing and then it gets fixed. You know what I mean? Why is my body, like, asthma, allergies, epilepsy, like, why is everything malfunction? Like, why are, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and everyone always malfunctions. Like, what the fuck? Do your job, body. Why are you failing me? Why are you failing me? Like, I thought we were, I thought we were fam. Or no, what was it? Turns out you're just, what was it? It was like, I thought we were fam. Fuck, what is that vine? What is that vine? I literally don't remember. I literally do not remember. What is it? I thought we were what, but it turns out we're just fam. Who is that guy? And why is, like, I don't understand that guy. Family, like, I don't understand why anytime that family is mentioned, why is that guy brought up? What is it? It's like, I thought we were bros. Turns out you're just fam. Thought we were fam. Turns out you're just a bro. How's it go? How's it go? Oh my god. Turns out you're just fam vine. Ow! Oh, I thought you were bae. Turns out you're just fam. Bro, I literally would have never guessed bae. I never would have guessed bae. Ah! Ah! Anyways. Sorry, I just am randomly just gonna have to be screaming sometimes. Usually because we treat our bodies like shit without natural selection and yeah, I guess. I don't know. But it's also just crazy to think because, like, also back then, the people that did have these problems, like you said, it was natural selection. So, like, if you had asthma back then, usually it wasn't passed on that far. You know? Survival matters. Does it? No, I'm kidding. I'm like, does it really? At what cost? At what cost? Da-da-da-da-da. Have you guys seen those TikToks that are like, me as this, but what my boyfriend says? I love watching them and trying to guess what they are. I'm like, periwinkle, and it's like fucking like a light pink. Like, okay, and then I'll be like, flower, and I'm like, shit, I don't fucking know that flower. You fucking think I know names of flowers like that? Like, I can name, like, sunflower, rose. I can name daisy, but I don't know what they look like. Quite honestly, I don't know what daisies look like. Tulip. Not high hopes, though. No, but like me and my family talk about that all the time. Like, me and my family literally say, like, if we lived in, like, if I lived back then, like, I would have not survived. Like, it's not, like, it's, like, weird to think about, but, like, it's true. Like, there's, like, with, like, modern medicine and modern help, like, I would have not survived. But it's also just crazy, like, even when it comes down to, like, the simplest things of, like, your intelligence. So, like, I'm an idiot. I also would have died because of that, too, because I wouldn't have known fucking any better. You know what I mean? Back in the Ice Age. I just wonder, like, well, I don't know, though. Yeah, I guess. Because I was thinking, what were the women doing, but the guys were out hunting and stuff like that. I was like, wait, what? But now I remember. That's crazy. But isn't that, like, weird to think, though? Like, you have, like, not you. I'm referring to that fuck guy, Andrew. that you have such hot takes and such bizarre takes that people from the Ice Age would agree with you. You know what I mean? Like, does he ever think about that? You know what I mean? Does he ever, like, you know, if someone says that and, like, the majority of people agree, why are you, you know, maybe that's not a flex that you think it is. Maybe that's not the flex you think it is, Mr. Tate. Is he back on the internet? I don't really know. I, like, try not to talk about him too much or worry. Like, I don't really, like, not looking him up. I honestly haven't seen him anymore, though. And like I said a few weeks ago that, like, if he, like, he just, and I honestly think even if he wasn't on, even if he didn't get banned, he would be at the same rate right now. Like, no, like, he, like, wouldn't be saying or doing anything. Against Sabres and Tigers. Okay, Kenny, we're not gonna defend Andrew Tate here. Let's relax. Okay, people in the Ice Age were crazy. Maybe I could go out there and fight some tigers. I don't know, but that's also weird to think about. Is like, I can sit here and say right now, like, I'm an idiot, but, like, and I would be an idiot in those situations, but you actually don't know, because, like, you, like, your whole personality could be different based on, like, if you were living in the Ice Age right now. You know what I'm saying? So isn't that kind of weird to think about, too? I also wonder what happened. Like, you ever see those videos on the For You page that are, like, how do we go from, like, this, like, and it's, like, just nature, and it's, like, how did we get from this, and then it'll be, like, to, like, a joule, you know what I mean? Like, how do we get there? Why isn't spring the best season? Because I think fall has the best vibes, because I think fall and, like, I guess spring argumentatively could be because of this reason I'm going to say, but you sometimes will get summer weather, you know what I mean? You'll have some summer days, but then it's just the vibes of, like, Halloween and, like, that, like, the end of the year is coming up, and, like things are just changing, and, like, it's just, like, the end of the summer era, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm saying, like, early fall. I also like Halloween, don't get me wrong, but I like that, like, end of summer, early fall feeling. You know what I mean? Whenever, like, even, like, growing up, whenever, like, it would be the last few days at the public pool, and I'd be like, oh my god, you need to hurry up and go before, like, you can't go till next year, or, like, shit like that, you know? I'm trying to think what else. I don't know, I love Halloween. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, how do we get from, like, all that to this? That's weird to think about. But, like, what I'm saying is like, I don't know why I brought up that TikTok. Anyways, I just think that, like, people would be so much different. Like, we wouldn't be who we were if we were born, like, in the fucking woods, you know what I mean? If we were born in the Ice Age, type shit like that, you know? You know? But I also like summer, but, like, I feel like summer needs a holiday that's like Halloween and Christmas vibes. You know what I mean? And I guess you could argumentatively say the 4th of July just because of, like, the cookout and the fireworks and all that stuff. But it's still, like 4th of July is, like, one day and then it's over. You know what I mean? Like, Halloween is, like, a whole month. And, like, not even a whole month. Like, it's sort of Halloween right now, I think. Is that a hot take? I don't know. But, yeah. I think that's my argument. And Christmas isn't the best season because I just don't like the weather around that time. Or, like, Christmas is a good holiday, but I just don't like winter. So I can't say that's my favorite season. Sorry, I'm just, like, moving out of different positions. I'm trying not to, rip my stomach out. My hair's still wet, bruv. Maybe top 3? No, we're not about to get into top holidays. So the top holidays are, I would say they would be, I would say New Year's is definitely up there. I definitely think it's very much easily. I don't know. I wouldn't say in a specific order. Okay? Give me a break there, you know? In no specific order, it's New Year's, Christmas, and Halloween. Yeah, I mean, I feel like easy that, like, actually, no, I don't think so. I feel like they made, like, I feel like, a phone. I feel like, and, like, I feel like an iPhone kind of knocks out, like, many things, because then there's, like, a calculator, then there's, like, a camera, then you can call people. Oh, I like Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving, but it's sort of like the 4th of July, where it's, like, it's fun for that day. You know what I mean? I like holidays when it's, like, the whole month. Like, January, okay, well, January and my birthday are, like, January and my birthday, New Year's and my birthday are, like, within the same week a bit. So, like, I am just, like, always pumped the first, like, and then my mom's birthday is the next week. So I'm, like, always pumped in January. So I just, like, New Year's is, like, January for me. So, like, I don't know. I, like, make New Year's a whole month holiday. Because you only bring something, not all your knowledge. Well, you said what item, and I said an iPhone. I'm sorry an iPhone has that much stuff on it. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. It has a calculator, it has a camera, it has, you can call someone, you can, like, look up videos, like, other videos of people, like, oh my god, watch this YouTuber. But, like, if you're, like, trying not to me to say, if you don't want me to say technology, I would say, like, an air fryer or a microwave, maybe. Aren't really game-changing close combat. Enough battery? Right. I mean, like, so, like, okay, you're saying, like, if I were to live in that time, what would I take? I thought you were referring to just, like, if I were to, like, go back in time and, like, show them an item. If I were to go back, or, like, if I were to go back in time and, like, live there and, like, if I had to live in that era, but I would be able to take one thing with me. I would say a microwave, but I feel like that would end up, or I mean an air fryer, but I feel like that, like, you need electricity and they haven't discovered that yet, whatever. They didn't have them already. Yeah, but then, like, if they didn't have them already, then, like, aren't you limited on arrows then? Now I'm just trying to think of something that'll be unlimited, but now that I'm kind of, like, thinking about that, like, everything's either unlimited, but they didn't have, like, the advancement to connect it, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to take an air fryer. Fuck, this got me stumped. I mean, I would take an iPhone and then, like, call someone. I would call, like, 911. Who do you think, like, I was about to say, who do you think was their 911, but how do you think they contacted their 911? And what do you think, like, their call was? Looking at one? You don't know that. You don't know that. What if it was made out of stuff, like, what if the stuff that the arrow was made out of they hadn't, like, discovered yet, or, like, they didn't know how to get, or, like, how to shape the rock, you know what I mean? Like, they'd ask you, like, well, how'd you get it this shape? And then you're like, I don't know, fucking figure it out. And then they're like, the fuck? What about a pen? But a pen runs out of ink. And then I almost had a pencil, but then it runs out of lead. I would take a pet dog. I would take my pet dog because I don't think they ever, like, owned any animals, you know what I mean? They would, like, own, like, like, you know, animals that they would end up killing and eating, but like they never owned like wolves, you know what I mean? So like the fact that I would be like, I have a pet wolf, they'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? Maybe I would take like a taser. Oh my god, I would take a taser. Look at my socks. I'd take a taser, I think. Stick bones. 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 But maybe something people can reverse engineer. Like how Kenny is saying with like the arrow. Toilet paper. Like I said, a microwave, I'd be like, bro, I know you guys could get this together. I'd be like, I know you guys. That's so gross. So they use that to like file it down. Ew. That's like weird. I don't know. I just don't like the thought of touching bone. Touching bone seems like kind of weird to me. Sock model. Look, it's like right at the end of the screen. Ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. This like really got me stumped. Like you got me like talking this whole time, and then you asked this one question, and I'm just like, bro, what would I don't know. I kind of like the idea of how I was thinking about the question where it's like, if you were to like be a time traveler, what would you take to them? But then also like, do you think they would like get mad at you? You know what I mean? You know that like guy that tried to show up to the island to like preach like Jesus to them or something? Which first of all, okay, I'm not hating on anyone's religion, but I just feel like if you go somewhere and your first thing is to preach religion to them, like that's just a bad idea, I think, because like chances are, if they're their own small built little community, chances are that they're already like, they already believe in something, you know what I mean? That's a good idea. Or like you know, like a gardening tool, you know what I mean? Like something that would like help you. You know, like maybe a shovel even, like I don't know, did they have like things like that back in the day? I don't know. Like a shovel, maybe like a rake or something. Not a rake. Is it a hoe? Is that the one that's like a rake but is like the smaller shape? I don't know. That'd be a good idea. I feel like I would take like some sort of gardening tool or something maybe, and then like they have to, I don't know, but like if you're going specifically to the Ice Age times, then if you take plant seeds, like what's that gonna do? Up until 1500s, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy because imagine, which like, I mean, technically, we could be living in a world like that. They just haven't told us, or like we're just getting lied to. But imagine living like, maybe like living in like, what was like, where did they all like grow up? I don't know, somewhere in London or I don't know, England. Like, imagine like growing up in like England and like thinking like that was literally it. Like, imagine thinking like the world is just, you know what I mean? Like, or like your state even. Like, imagine growing up thinking like Florida is, that's it. It's Florida. The world is Florida. You go 3 hours that way, you go 4 hours that way, and then that's it. You know what I mean? And then you're done. That's it. There's no more exploring. There's nothing else out there for you. They don't give a shit. But then one day, someone goes a little bit too far and is like, oh my god, wait, what the fuck is out there? Imagine being one of those people. That'd be so crazy. Like, we, like, get so, like, mind blown over discovering things nowadays that are, like, pretty crazy. I'm not, like, putting them down. But just imagine being the thing that you discover which, like, back then was, like, holy shit, and now it's kind of like, okay. Imagine being what you discover is, like, the rest of your continent, basically. You know what I mean? Like, there's actually a bunch of shit out here, you know? But that's also just so crazy, because, like, how long did it really take for people to, like, take over an entire continent? You know what I mean? Like, isn't it crazy to think how long it really took for all the 50 states to be, like, founded, established, not some, like, beat up woods in the middle of nowhere? To farmers, right. But isn't it also kind of crazy to think that, like, we don't know that? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, and I don't have any conspiracy of, like, what we could have been, but isn't it weird to think? Because, like I've said before, we only know stuff as far back as, like, maybe, like, 1900s. You know what I mean? Like, there's no one else that has lived old enough to still be here and tell the truthful tale of what happened any time before that. You know what I mean? But also, it's so crazy to think about that I could be sitting here questioning it whenever people out there, like, fully lived that life for me to be where I am today, and I just, like, am not. I'm like, were you, though? You know, were you doing that? But, like I just said, everything's one big crazy game of telephone. So, like, and it's not even, like, generations apart where it's, like, how we learned about stuff that happened whenever our parents were younger, and our parents were like, oh, no, well, this sort of happened. No, like, we're talking about years. Like, years. Like, think about how many typos or misreadings you have, like, just reading someone's, like, letter to you, you know? To the moon after inventing farming. Right. But did we go to the moon? But did we really go to the moon? You know what I'm saying? I just, like, it's just so crazy to me that, like, and I'm not saying that it's not true, but it's so crazy that, like, we literally have, like, they could just be lying to us, you know? People could just be lying. And we're just like, okay, we are farmers. We were farmers at one point, and we were doing this, we were doing that, you know? Million years of investment, right. Like, I feel like a lot of the stuff that, like, is, I don't know. It's so crazy, though, because, like, the government, like, works on stuff, but they never, like, say anything until, like, it actually happens. And they're like, yes, this has been years in the making. And I'm like, is to write and to teach. Right. That's so weird. Both you guys have seen them. I need to watch their YouTube channel. I need to watch them after. I'll probably watch it after live. What was I going to say, though? I don't know. I think, like, not that, like, it's an inability, not that it's, like, a bad thing, but I think that it's, like, it's, like, humans are naturally either biased or naturally, like, if they don't know. Yeah, I think it truly comes down to humans are naturally biased. I'm so annoyed. I finally thought my cramps had went away from sitting like this, so I was like, oh my god, I can finally sit up, and now they're back. So where'd I go wrong? But I think that it's not, like, the inability to teach, but I think it's just humans have natural bias. You know? Or, like, and not along the fact of, like, bias of, like, telling what side more, you know what I mean? Like, maybe if, like, you're teaching something between, like, if there's a war and maybe the teacher's, like, clearly siding with one side. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying, like, it ends up getting turned into teaching what they, like, maybe wanted to happen or, like, kind of how they interpreted it. But it's like by they, it's only them as an individual of a teacher in a small little district of this entire world. That's why it's, like, really crazy to think about, like, becoming a teacher, because at the end of the day, you're, like, you're responsible for teaching these 20 groups of, like, these 20 students, however many periods a day, say, but, like, that's how many kids. Maybe you have, like, 100 students. You're responsible for teaching those 100 students how the history of our world happened. And those 100 students are going to either carry that with them, and they're going to, like, do something, and they're going to, like, that's how they're going to perceive the world. We actually know. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to get to, I would say, yeah. Or like a child's instructive painting book. Right. Yeah, I feel like that could be, but then are you allowed to bring, like, crayons or anything like that? You know, because what would we use? Obviously, like, I'm sure they would have, like, something, like, even if you just use fucking, like, raspberries. I feel like that's what shit they did, maybe. Right, that could, like a holy book? Yeah. A book with images? Oh, okay. So basically, like, making your own holy book with them, basically. Because then they'd probably come to you and be like, holy shit, like, this person just showed up to our camp with this book, and it's insane, and, like, all the pictures are, like, look crazy, and it says this, and so, oh my god. It's not, like, crazy to think about. Like, we're always just getting gaslit, I think. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes whenever I think about it, I feel like truly at the end of the day, everything is just gaslighting. Like, I think truly when it comes down to it, it's the same thing as, like, the bias thing. How it's like you want it to go your way, or, like, you're teaching it your own way, or you're saying it your own way. That's, like, just honestly, like, gaslighting. You're gonna die for your mistake? No, literally, like, no, like, they, like, get mad about it. Like, but, like, isn't that's also crazy to think, because it's like, that's your fucking interpretation of it. Like, okay, then if that's how you interpret it, then don't do those things that, like, you maybe, like, say that, like, if you're talking about a book and it's, like, talking about sins, and it's like, oh, well, you're sinning. It's like, well, I don't interpret it this way, so fucking leave me alone. You know what I mean? And people really argue over land, too. Like, okay, let's relax, okay? Like, I don't know where humans got the whole, like, land means, like, bigger dick. Because, like, that is not me. Like, I just, like, could not give a crap about, like, I don't want to say, like, owning land. Because obviously I want to buy a house one day. But I'm not like, oh, my house is the biggest on the block. Everyone eat my ass. You know, like, no. So instead of bringing civilization, you just bring LGBT earlier. Oh my gosh. Throughout history, yet people, right? Like, there's no way. Okay, like, I don't know. I don't want to say that there's no way, but, like, you really think that LGBTQ is, like, just coming around within the past century? You know what I mean? Like, you're saying, like, people in the Ice Age weren't, like, kissing the homies goodnight. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Ice Age people I feel like Manny and Diego be kissing each other goodnight. They be kissing the homies goodnight. But isn't that also another thing to be weird? Like, not be weird about. I meant to say is weird about all this. If they all decide making babies is gross. Right. I mean, but I'm sure, like, what if there were people out there that are like, ew, that's so gross, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Like, whenever I was growing up, I was like, ew, that's so gross, I'm not doing that. I was like, I'll adopt a kid. Like, I was like, no, thank you. No, thank you. But I am saying, guys, listen, isn't that so weird to think about? That, like, we're kind of, like, living in this mindset that, like, this has, like, I don't know, like, people are like, oh my god, people are about making unnecessarily. I don't really know. I'll be honest, I don't really know. I don't really know anything. I was just talking about how back then I definitely think they were kissing the homies goodnight. That's all I'm saying. Is I think that like we sometimes like I'm just kind of realizing this where like I am kind of like okay, like yeah, maybe like people are just coming out now, but like this has been a thing for maybe how fucking long? Yeah, they went extinct because they couldn't reproduce. They weren't attracted, which I like. Hey, and they're like, hey, that's valid. Sometimes it just gets, like sometimes it just they just couldn't reproduce. But I'm not saying like even. But what if it was like one of those things that's like they were like, okay, like we have to reproduce as humans, but like what if they thought. And, like, guys, I'm fully talking out of my ass right now, okay? Like, please take this with a grain of salt. But, like, what if they were, like, okay, reproducing with guys and girls, like, that's it. Like, guys and girls are just meant to reproduce and then, like, have a kid, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not, like, they, like, didn't have relationships. You know what I mean? Like, think about that. Like, what if they were, like, okay, like, no relationship, like, nothing. Like, all they do is literally have a kid, and then they're, like, going back to their boyfriend or her girlfriend, you know what I mean? Like, that, and I'm not saying that happened, and I'm not trying to, like, fucking spread, I'm literally just fucking theorizing, like, that would be, like, what if they're like, oh, we're only, like, okay, we gotta go interact with the women, we gotta go have a kid, so our fucking tribe survives, fuck, damn it, you know what I mean? Like, so far, so we can, so the name gets passed on, I don't know, I fully just, love relationship. I like invention of mankind. Right. That's really good. But then now you're going down the path of like, and I don't want to say like social constructs, but I feel like an invention of mankind sort of ties in with me, like in my mind. Hold on, I'm going live on TikTok. In my mind, stuff that's like that, it's like I kind of associate it with being like a social construct where it's like, is love a social construct? Like, is like, I mean, because maybe it could be considered that because truly at the end of the day, humans are only supposed to like reproduce and that's it. That's it. Trash bag. Do you think that cavemen would ever think we would be taking trash out like that? The trash out like that? Okay, TikTok. TikTok unclock. Everything is social contract. I still think that. I think that like truly at the end of the day, everything is made up. Because like if you really think about it, it goes back to my whole like theory between like if you went back in time and literally took away greed in the human mind and money was never invented, that like truly we'd be able to live in like harmony. But yeah, like it's sort of just like everything is social, like because when you think about it, everything that we do is because someone said so. Because at first I thought you were calling me James Charles. I was like, bro, what the fuck did I ever do to you? Did it for the aesthetic? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Did what for the aesthetic? I think everything is a social contract, though. I feel like, because like I said, when you think about it, it's like, it's because like someone had put that in place or like put that theory in place and like made people think like that, you know? You know what I mean? Like truly at the end of the day, the reason why we have to like make money and pay these things, it's because someone said so. No. heavy is the reality of social contract? Like, do you think of it as, I would say that, like, I would say both would be considered social contracts, where it's like we say that to make ourselves feel comfortable, or like we say it's like this, or we do this certain thing just to like make ourselves like feel better. But also things, I think more so what I'm referring to are things that we invent and adapt into is truly just a social contract because we lived without it before. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this about everything as a whole. Like, not like anything specific. Just anything. Possible to pop a hot air balloon? I don't know, but I want to go on a hot air balloon. There's a hot air balloon at Disney Springs, and I want to go on a date. But like when it really comes down to it, is it really factual, objective to reality? Their actions aren't all that natural either. Right, but then it's... But do you think that, like, some of the actions, and I feel like the answer is obviously, I mean, I don't want to say obviously yes, but I feel like a lot of the actions that some animals adapt into that are, again, like, sort of constructs are because of humans. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't, like, there's obviously the whole talk of, like, I almost said their territory, their habitats being torn down, their, everything being torn down, so like they have to learn how to readapt or literally survival of the fittest, aren't a social construct. But I'm saying the fact, okay, but like, why are all cows? Okay, obviously, yeah, like you can't just name an object and like be like that's a social contract. I'm saying like, so if you want to go on the level of cows, the idea of hurting them, putting them in a fence, building a farm around them, eating them even, like all of that is like truly that society constructed that said, this is normal, this is what we should be doing. Or what is an option to do, I guess, nowadays. Not like you're forced to build and grow your own farm anymore. But yeah, like even, but then it even goes on stuff like Tinder too, where it's like everyone's doing that now, where like everyone's dating, so you're like, okay, like Tinder is normal, Tinder's okay. I'm not saying it's not normal, it's not okay, but like everyone, like it's just like, okay, like society says it is, so it is. They moved to communicate. Maybe yeah, you're right. I mean, maybe they're like, fuck, we need to get out of here, bro. Like, before they do cow tipping. You know, before that one nerdy, snotty kid is running up on us. You know? But yeah, I think everything, like, I feel like everything at the end of the day is, like I said, like you can name, like, something and then you, like, think about, like, I don't know. It's like... is that you exclude humans out of nature. Everything that live in this planet, including us, is part of nature. But I feel like I just might not be understanding what you're saying. I feel like the only, like what I'm saying, like I'm not saying that, I don't know. I'm just saying that everything that humans do is truly just because someone said so. Because someone was like, hey, this is a good idea, and then everyone started doing it. I guess so. that like they embody the essence. Yeah, I mean like yeah, I mean I get like it's that's what I was saying is like maybe you are like, oh my god, I want to grow or I want to have my own farm, I want to start my own farm, or like, you know, because like maybe you're born and raised in an environment where everyone around you has their own farm, you know, or like yeah, it's just the things that are surrounding them. Being able to create more complex social. Yeah, I agree with that, but I feel like I was just saying that that it is weird to think that like, and even animals affect us. Like, and like Kenny just mentioned a cow, and like I said, like how we create social constructs around that. So it's weird to think that like other animals are creating their own social constructs around us. Like, oh, you can't go in that person's yard, their dog will eat you alive. That hawk will eat you alive. You know what I mean? Whereas like they just like don't run around mindlessly. Basically, I guess like that's really what it comes down to, is that social contracts are really just there so people aren't running around mindlessly, but it's also like, why can't we just run around mindlessly? Like, who freaking cares? That one emoji, that girl, she's like, I used to be obsessed with that emoji. Sorry, that's so random, but she's like, do I look like her? I'm sure she can be blonde now. I remember back in the day you couldn't even change your hair color. Now you can like change everything. When's the pink heart coming? Sorry, that's so random. We're talking about like social contracts and I'm like, Apple, when's the new shit? Yeah, and I understand that, Kenny. I'm saying that like it's weird though that a lot of people like live their day-to-day lives, and even me, you, everyone, like we live our day-to-day lives, and we don't realize that the life we're living was quite literally almost organized for us by people that, and I don't want to go make the argument of like by people that weren't even alive, but some of the stuff or weren't even alive, people that aren't even alive anymore, where it's like some of the things that we know as just like everyday habits. It was like started by someone that we don't even know, you know. Marking the territory. Right. I mean, I see people peeing on their lawns all the time. You know, they're marking their territory. You know, so they just gotta assert their dominance. Like really though, where did dogs get that from? Dogs had to have adapted that from humans. Dogs had to have adapted that from humans, I think. Wait, are we from dogs or are we from monkeys? Or are we from both? Why do I feel like we're from dogs, but I just don't think we are. But yeah, I do, yeah, but that can't swim. That's our like how you said, sort of cross. That's because of the evolution of how we weren't always human, I guess you could say. Or like we weren't, or that we just still have animalistic traits, if that makes sense. It sounds a bit like weird saying animalistic traits, but I hope that makes sense. Where it's like we sort of do things that you can make connections that like, okay, dogs do similar things, you know? Like sometimes you just are just peeing in your lawn, you know? That should change the world, should be used in every country. Oh my god, that's like real political, isn't that though? I feel like that's like a hot take. I don't know. I don't really know, because I remember we had to write argumentative essays in like 9th grade, and the teacher gave us some like really hot topics. Like I had to write mine on, like she like assigned it to us, I'm pretty sure. I had to write mine on pro-choice. And like, but then like some people were fucking doing like, is dance a sport? Like I was like, bro, why the fuck did I like why am I getting the most political thing? And then I think that was one of them about like the penalty. They evolved from an animal, like a salamander. Salamander isn't a mammal, though. A salamander is a amphibian? Question mark? I don't know. Are salamanders actually mammals? I genuinely don't think they are, but like they actually could be. They actually very much could be. I just don't know. I don't know. Wait. That's a wonderful video. I literally wish I could watch YouTube videos. I'm just afraid to watch YouTube videos. What did dogs evolve from? Because I got a warning on YouTube, because I go live on YouTube as well, that like I can't watch those videos. But I was like watching like Jubilee and Cut videos. So I was wondering if it was like those specific videos or if it was just any YouTube videos at all. The dog Canis familiaris is a direct descent of the gray wolf. In other words, dogs as we know not only... Okay, that's not... I was asking like way before that. Google. I don't believe that salamanders evolved into mammals. I don't agree with that. When a dog takes a salamander, I just looked salamanders to dogs. It says, when a dog takes a salamander into its mouth or even bites it, poison immediately goes into the body through the oral mucosa and causes clinical signs within minutes. These are restlessness, tremors, salivation, rapid breathing, vomiting, respiratory disease, and uncontrollable muscle spasms. So make sure your dog does not eat a salamander. But I know they're all descendants of wolves. Raised by the wolves. Ow! I used to tell everyone that I was a werewolf in school. And my one friend came over and I was like, here, like, I'll prove it. And then I went into my room and put on my fucking Claudine Wolf Halloween costume ears. And I was like, look, I transformed myself. And she's like, I know that's a headband. And I was like, no, it's not. That's not. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly... See, how did we get from, like, wolves and fighting in the woods to Camp Rock? We rock, we rock, we rock. Sorry, I was editing some settings. Sorry. Do I drink coffee? No. I don't drink coffee. I luckily never got on that boat of, like, drinking coffee and all that. Yeah. I'm glad I never did. I just, like, can't. It gives me headaches. But I do agree. I think it definitely has more disadvantage than it does advantage. TIK TOK. Also dinosaurs. I can agree into the dinosaurs. Of dinosaurs. That's depressing. That's weird. But that's, like, weird to think about, though. Like, that makes me, like, not like chickens. Like, it's like, oh, that's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Be eating chickens now? The birds took. But, like, do you ever think, like, we'll ever see something? Do you think we'll ever see chickens go back into T-Rexes? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm really craving right now? Hot chocolate. But I don't have any. I was going to buy some the other day and I literally didn't. And be like, who's a real raptor now? Huh? That, like, imagine that, though. Have you ever thought about that? Like, whenever animals are, like, fighting and they're, like, squawking at each other or barking at each other, they, like, could quite literally be saying something. You know what I mean? Like, certain types of barks can mean different things. Ruff, 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 meow, meow, meow. Do I sound like an actual cat? Do I sound like an actual cat? Like did I sound like a cat that was literally in your room? Were you mistaken for a second that there is a cat in your room? Meow. 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 I feel like you could play me that sound and I would think it was socks though. For real though. For real. You might be able to get me. To English like dog collars him up, right? Like that's so like how have we like done so much shit but also not done that much at the same time? Like why can't we understand animals yet? Why can't we understand like I just don't get that. How has there been no form of translation, or if you ever do see anything that's like translation, it's like an app that's like fucking like $2 on the app store and it's like scamming you and it's like fucking stupid. Imagine how frustrating of a job that is though. Like teaching a gorilla how to use sign language. Like imagine having to sit there, like that is your job. Like I would like have to teach my dogs how to sit and I want to hit my head off a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like I am already going insane. I'm already mentally like, bro, oh my God. What else? Cats, I feel like cats have always been the same. Like they haven't really evolved from anything. I feel like cats have always been the OG. The OG. As well as gorillas, right? But do you think maybe that could even be what like dogs are doing? Like when they're barking, they're just trying to communicate. They're just trying to replicate what we're saying back, but they can't. They can't do that like birds do. You know? So that's the noise that just comes out. Like, you know, like how if someone just says make a sound and you were just go like, like that's like the default sound you make. Like what if like the meows and barks are just the default sound of them trying to form sentences, but they like their brains are not smart enough to comprehend. Like if I were to say like, can you say sit, it would they just don't understand. You know what I mean? Like they just don't understand that part. They can't hear you. They're like, repeat please. Is this gonna be on the test? Hey TikTok, what's up? What's going on? Sorry, I just like was staring at my battery percentage because I was like, why does it say it's full? But it's at 75. My phone literally was at like 50 by like 3 o'clock today because I was like I could not do anything productive until like 4 o'clock maybe today. I just was in so much pain. I was just laying there on my phone. I was like, bro, I literally cannot be productive today. I just cannot. Like, I was like, but also, like, while we're on the topic of evolution, what do you think was happening, like, whenever women had periods back in the day? You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be, like, gross. I hope this isn't, like, turn into a gross conversation, but, like, do you think they were, like, thinking they were dying? You know what I mean? Like, the first, like, time someone had a period, do you think they're, like, oh, my God, what is going on? What? Like, what? And then they're, like, well, I'm in pain. What the fuck? Like, do you think, like, back, you know how we were talking about, like, lobotomies, and it was, like, more so, like, oh, you're possessed? What if they thought, like, the girls were, like, possessed? You know what I mean? They're, like, oh, my gosh, he's trying to exit your body right now. Or you're birthing something right now. Do you think they ever thought that? That they were, like, just giving birth right then? That's crazy to think about. Or, like, just giving birth at all back then. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's similar to an at-home birth now. But, like, back then, the silent treatment, right? Like, no, like, literally, like, I'm bleeding, I'm in pain, and I literally just want to start crying my eyes out right now. Like, what? Like, I just don't understand. Like, what did they do about that? You know what I mean? Like, were they, like, did they think that, like, something was, like, killing them? Like, did they, like, I don't know. Or, like, how did they evolve with that? You know what I mean? Are they sticking a leaf up there and, like, you know, hoping that it stops the bleeding? Or, like, what's... Hunt, repeat. Just being anti. Oh, so you're saying that, like, what if that was how the women's adapted to being like, no, not this week. They're like, we get 1 week off. Relax. Wait. This is a dumb question, but can you get pregnant when you're on your period? I feel like you can. I feel like you definitely can. Except unless you are pregnant. But I don't think you get your period. You don't get your period when you're pregnant. Must be a sign from God. No, literally, like, what if they thought that? Like, what if they're, like, killing girls because they fucking were bleeding out of their coochies? They're like, no, I swear! They're, like, fucking running after them, bro. Kevin, what's up? What's going on? Owls it hanging. We're just talking about a bunch of random shit, honestly. We're just, like, all over the place. If you have without you can conceive at any time during your menstrual cycle, even during or just after your period. Damn. I didn't know that for sure. Well, now you guys know. Even whenever you're bleeding, you're still at risk of having a kid. So be careful. Why does it say we talking about favorite childhood snacks? Why is it so title of that? I fucking changed it. Hold on. I'm changing the title. Hold on. Hello. Good thing I can type. Okay, did everything is a social construct? Hey! Because I think it is. So I leave my job. Damn. Why 2 months? Why not right now? Why not just quit right now? Quit and run. Run away, baby. Before I put a spell on you. I gotta keep on. I love Bruno Mars. Honestly, I'll be honest. I'm an honest man. I love Bruno Mars. Where it's impossible? No. It's a week where it's very possible. I think that's what you're thinking of. You're thinking of ovulation where it's, like, very possible. Like, that's, like, usually, like, when people are, like, trying for kids, they're, like, whenever you're trying to have, I feel like the period isn't impossible, but it's still possible. Because, like, your body, so, like, the woman's body is, like, is being like, okay, like, it's not pregnant, so it's, like, creating new eggs and, like, shedding the, like, skin and all that shit. Like, it's, like, basically regenerating, sort of. So I think that might be the least likely time when it's impossible. Okay, well, you're saying there's a 2-week window. That does not, I feel like mathematically there's no way there's a 2-week window where it's impossible. That would just make no sense. Like, I feel like there would be way less scares in the world if there was a 2-week period where it was impossible. I think, so you're saying before. Okay, but you're saying a couple weeks, like, this is all happening within a month period. So I feel like it has to be, like, a week at most. If there's ever, like, a period of time where it can't be possible, I think it would be, like, a week. Like, it can't be, like, months at a time because there's the ovulation period, then there's, like, maybe, like, I would say maybe a week, and where maybe, like, you're saying it's impossible, but then there has to be the week for it to be possible as well, and then the period week. I don't know. I have it on my app on my phone. Like, it, like, tells you, like, the probability of you getting pregnant based off your days. A week or 2. I don't believe that because I think ovulation is, like, a week after the period. I think it's, like, hold on, let me look that up. I don't know. I'm typing in caps. How long after a period is ovulation? This is, like, definitely, like, estimated, though, because, like, each girl is, like, very different. Your menstrual cycle begins on the first day of your period and continues up to the first day of your next period. Oh, I didn't know that. You're most fertile at the time of You're the most fertile at the time of ovulation when an egg is released from your ovaries, which occurs 12 to 14 days before your next period starts. So it's before. So we're, like, calculating backwards. Not only research, is there a time when you can't get pregnant? Women can't okay, wait. That's okay. Now it's just saying ages. Okay, well, now it's saying... Now this is just asking infertile questions. Like, now this is people looking up stuff about being infertile. So now this is, like, not what I'm looking for. Okay, wait. It's unlikely that you'll get pregnant just after your period. Although it can happen, it's important to remember, like you said, can survive in the body for up to 7 days. But how does that correlate? How does that correlate? Like, how is it, like, after your period, because it can only survive in the body for 7 days? So it is quite literally, like I said, like, it's, like, the week you have your period, then it's the week that, like, you can't, that is less likely, okay, we're not saying can't, because it's always a possibility. Be safe out there, guys. Then it goes right into usually, like, okay, or not right away, but then it's like, then you're close to ovulation, about maybe like a week away. Watching football, that's fun. Oh, wait, it says, this means it may be possible to get pregnant soon after your period finishes if you ovulate early, especially of naturally short menstrual cycle. So, I don't know. There's a lot of... I have no idea. I don't know... I mean, I feel like, yeah, I guess, like, it's, like, it, like, definitely you should know who the real father is, but also, like, in some situations, I don't know, it's very situational, so I feel like it shouldn't be, like, a bylaw thing. Certain situations, like, stepfathers are already fully in the situation, you know, they're, like, practically the father, so, like, it's, like, whatever, you know. You can get pregnant at any time. Okay, guys, you can get pregnant at any time. Don't be basing it off of, do not be like, oh, well, you just got done with your period. Nope, just still be safe. Do not, I know, but like I said, I know that there's a period where it's like, okay, this is the highest chance of them being able to get pregnant. Listen to the Tay lecture. That's what I'm saying. Man. But yeah, so like so a lot of the times, like whenever girls have like period trackers, usually it'll end up telling you, like it ends up, you know, tracking your period, but then it's like, okay, this is when you're ovulating. So then whenever like you try to have kids, then like now it's like useful because like you know when your period's gonna be, but now you know when you're ovulating. Because, like, I remember, I'm not even joking, I learned about ovulating from friends because Monica was like, I'm ovulating. So we need to try right now. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Can survive 7 days. Yeah, but I'm not this is going to sound mean, but it's because I'm stupid. What is your point? Like, I don't understand. So are you saying... that like your chances are literally at any time, or like what? talks live? I do talk live. I do. But yeah, I feel like that also ties in with the fact, like, that's also sort of like about a week window after. But why are you saying that? But like, why are you saying like during your period that? Like, that's like where I'm getting lost. Is like, why, where is that? What are we getting that from? Like, what? Like, it can still. Someone bypass my do not disturb. 5 days before. But then what? I don't know. I'm just getting confused. I just don't know. I just say this. You can get pregnant at any time. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's still likely of happening. Like the days leading up to ovulating, you're slowly becoming more and more like it's not like the only week you can get pregnant is when you're ovulating. That's not. It's any week, like we said, you can whenever the girl's on her period. But it's like, I don't know. I say new conversation because you can get pregnant at any time. That's all I know. Or I'm just gonna keep it like that. No, just guys, always wear protection. Always wear protection. Wrap it before you tap it. I'm really pregnant. Yes, I'm pregnant. Having a kid. I've decided it's my time to step up and be a mother. I was watching Trisha Paytas, her mother vlogs, and I'm like, damn, I kind of want to be a mom. Now, but I don't want to go through the pain. Mostly after today, I'm like, man, I cannot go through that pain again. I cannot deal with that one more time. You know what I'm saying? I just cannot, I think I'm done. I think I need Spade. You can play connect dots with my acne. See, this is how, I'm not even joking, because I would like to say I have fairly clear skin, but anytime I'm on my period, I break out. So this is how you know I'm on my period. Nothing if you do that. Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck. Way too much. Have you guys ever heard those German club songs? That is so random, but have you ever heard those? I don't know what I don't know what. There was this one German club song that my teacher would always play, and I forget what it was. I genuinely forget what it was. And now I'm gonna be looking up German club music. I'm gonna put 2016 maybe. I don't know. There was this one song that everyone loved in my class. I kind of just want to email her and ask her, hey, what was that one German song that everyone in my class loved? And we can't think of it because it's true. No. It wasn't it was not any popular artist we know. It was just German, just pure German music. I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. Na 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 na. Fuck it, it was something to do. That's so crazy. I was listening to his podcast, Mike Posner. Not his podcast, Posner. I I was listening to him on Impulsive, and it sounded like he was quite literally on the verge, which is so crazy to think about. And I was thinking about this the other day. He was, like, on the verge of, like, giving up, like, his music career. I don't know if it was music career or just giving up, but, like, he was, like, very much, like, just giving up. And, like, then I took a pill and Ibiza, like, blew up. But, like, I feel like it's just crazy because he was even, like, yeah, and the original version didn't even blow up. It was the club remix version. And, because the original version's, like, really slow. It's, like, acoustic. He's like, I took a pill in Ibiza to show Vici I was cool. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? No. But, like, I don't know. That's, like, crazy to think, though, that, like, a lot of people, and this is what I was thinking about the other day, that a lot of people put themselves in situations where it's, like, I literally was either about to give up or, like, it was literally my last straw, or I had nothing going for me, so I thought, why not try this, you know? I seriously might email my German teacher. I think I might have her phone number from a German field trip that I went on with her, which is really weird. Tony really likes Spanish club music, like, you know, those ones that they play at the soccer games, like, it's the most, like, popular song, like, in the world. He likes those type of songs. He was, like, playing some for me, and I was like, I like them, but, like, I just like music where I understand the lyrics, and it would be so cool if I, like, knew every language, you know what I mean? Like, I like some K-pop music. Like, I can listen to some songs, but then, like, some of them, I just like singing the lyrics, you know what I mean? And, like, I don't know what they're saying. Shakira, Shakira, ooh, baby, when you die like that, you make a woman go mad. Do I sound like her? I'm just saying, I feel like I kind of sound like her. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Pretty diverse. Yeah, I need to give it a shot. I mean, I have. My friend really likes BTS, so I've heard some of their songs at her recommendations. But I feel like a lot of things that have been holding me back from, like, getting into more music is that, like, I just can't really take any more hyperfixations. Like, I feel like I already like so many artists, and I know it's, like, fucked up. But, like, even, like, I'm wearing an Ariana shirt right now. She is not coming, she's not coming out with any music anytime soon. So maybe I just need to find someone in my life to replace her. Ouch, my throat is so dry from that. I loved German class. I went on this German field trip that was, like, optional, and, like, I competed, I think, in, like, a spelling bee, and I fucking, like, failed, like, I think, like, the fucking 4th round or something ridiculous. It's terrible. I'm creating a playlist, and I had a few songs on it because I was driving on the highway the other day, and there was just the sky. It wasn't like a sunset scene, but it was kind of like one of those, like, post-rain type of looks, or like it was about to rain, but now the sky's kind of light blue, grayish. And it just had, like, and it was, like, towards, like, the end of the, or not the end of the day, because the sun doesn't set till, like, 7. It was, like, fucking 5. I love German class. So, okay, wait, I'll get to that in a second. But I have songs. I'm making a playlist that's sort of like when you're driving and the sky is, like, beautiful and you're like, damn, life is amazing. You know what I mean? Like, life is so beautiful. The songs I currently have on it that maybe might give you some sort of, like, an idea of the songs I'm looking for is I Lived by One Republic, Good Life by One Republic, Good Old Days by Kesha and Macklemore, and Good Riddance by Green Day. Okay, so the whole German class thing was when you got to junior year and senior year, that's when a lot of people dropped out of German. Like, just because of how, like, serious people got about, like, okay, you know, I want to do accounting, so I have to take this elective. And quite literally, accounting was the class that kicked out German, which makes me punch myself in the face because I wish I would have taken German over accounting. I fucking hated accounting so bad. But I thought I was going to go to college. I thought I was going to, like, be in the family business and, like, fucking doing accounting shit. And no, I fucking hated accounting. Anyway, so yeah. So then she would combine the German 4 and German 5 class. And then 1 year, the whole year, you would learn about German history. And she would, like, alternate because it would be, like, it would just alternate. So, you know, say if I was in German 4, and the first year I learned about history, and then next year I'm in German 5, but I'm also with people that are thinking they're in German 4. But now we're just learning, I forget what it was. I think we were done learning, like, I forget if we were done learning language stuff. But it was something that, like, I just was like, I'm not going to go any further with German. But I just liked the class. I don't know. I really liked the teacher. She was, like, one of those fun, young, like, teachers. But, like, she was one of those teachers that was savage as fuck. So, like, you could not get on her bad side, or she would, like, roast the shit out of you. Like, one time, like, some kid, like, asked some sort of question. And she was, like, literally, she said something. Oh, she said, last time I recalled, this is German class. Literally, no one gives a crap about what you are saying or doing right now. And everyone was like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, queen. Pop off. Hey, Kevin. No, I think I would have learned about that maybe. I don't know. I don't know if we would have learned about that much of their history. I was going to go on the German field trip. Me and my friend Lauren were considering going. I think her more so than me because I think she actually went to the meeting. I didn't go though because it was like so much money. And I was like, I would rather go on my own time whenever it's not like a field trip and like you can like do your own things. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about this while I was driving to my Life is Beautiful playlist, which please recommend me songs. For that, DM me on Instagram if you ever think of any. Anyways, and I'll post it on Spotify and Apple Music afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Why did I think Canson was saying, because I'm an island boy? Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on? Thanks for following. No, she was awesome. Like, but like, she wasn't like mean to like literally every student. Like, she would be mean to the students that she knew everyone hated. You know what I mean? Yeah, she was just such a chill teacher. I miss her so bad. Kind of want to text her, thinking about it. Will she leave me on red? And we also, did you guys get to do this? Whenever you took languages, you got to pick a name for that class, which I thought was so fucking cool. And I loved it so much. And I don't know. It was the best part of my exploratory language experience. Because in 7th grade, we took Spanish, German, French. In each class, we got to pick a name except for Spanish. Spanish. That's all guys joke about not being. Yeah, I don't really know anything. I haven't gone, I don't know if I was actually talking to this about my friends recently. I haven't gone to any sort of women's doctor that you're usually supposed to go to by the age of like 18. Like, it's usually recommended you go between 15 and 18. I have not gone to an OBGYN or a gyno. I just have never had a reason. Like, no, I don't know. Go check up on yourself. But, like, I've never had, like, an emergency, you know what I mean, where I've been like, oh, my God, something's infected or, like, something doesn't feel right, you know what I mean? Can't blame you. Oh, my gosh. Ovulation is basically the week that a woman's most likely to get pregnant. There's an ovulation week, but then there's, like, a day that, like, is more specific. And they have Oktoberfest? Yeah, but that was in September. It's Oktoberfest right now. It's Oktoberfest right now for them. Oktoberfest in Germany isn't in October. It's actually in September. I don't know if anyone knew that. I guess. I don't know. Are we chickens? Okay, but guys, whenever you took languages in school, were you allowed to pick your own name, like, in that class? Like, my German name was Katarina. Like, as soon as I saw that on the list, I was like, oh my god, that's what I'm picking. But then some people would pick, like, names that were, like, spelt funny, and they thought it was funny. And she would literally say to them, like, you know it's not spelled like that, and they'd be like, oh. Or she'd be like, you know it's not pronounced like that, and they'd be like, oh. Like, this one guy picked the name, what was it? Oh, it was spelled D-I-R-K, but it's pronounced like Derek. Like, kind of like it was like Derek more so. But, like, people called him Dirk, like, all the time. And, oh my god, I just realized this. This one kid in my class, and I would always yell at him every single year because we had the same group of students. Like, you know, like, how there's, like, periods of, like, a math class. So, like, everyone who's in Algebra 1 doesn't have Algebra 1 together, like, all throughout high school. In German, since she was the only German teacher in our district, she taught one period of each class because she had 5 German classes, 6. Or no, because she had 2 exploratories. So 7 German classes she needed to teach. She only taught one period of it. So it was literally the same group of students every year. So we were all, like, not, like, close, but, you know, we knew, like, the squad. We knew the German squads, you know. So, like, there's this one kid, in every single year, he would say, like, so in German, I is ich, and I'm sure I could be fully, that could have sounded so white, but he would do, like, ich, and I literally would turn around and I'd be like, bro, you, like, this is exploratory day 1, and you're still saying ich, like, you're still saying ich. And, like, the teacher would just think it was funny. And, like, everyone, like, our beef was just, like, funny. I'd be like, bro, literally shut up. Like, oh, my God. Like, he would say stuff to me, and I'd be like, stop, leave me alone. As if we were opposite genders, name or anything. Yeah, what is also weird to think, though, in German, there is, like, everything has its own gender. Or it's gender neutral. So, like, if I were to say, like, there's die, der, and das. I forget which one. I think das is neutral. Push-up record. My push-up record is 15. I tried it the other day. It was like 15, 16. But, what was I going to say? Hold on. Let me just look up basic German words. I really want to see if I have her phone number, though. Basic German words. But there's basically a gender to it. And then basically, like, that, like, depends on how you say the, and that depends if there's, like, an E, or EST, or EN, and it's, like, crazy. It's crazy. And also, oh my god, I miss German. I'm reading all these now, and I'm like, damn, I was so good at German. Like, that was, like, one class I never cheated in. Like, I was like, I know the answer. I know this immediately. Is that the same as French? I know, yeah, I think in French, I don't remember Spanish because my Spanish exploratory class was, like, I just barely paid attention. And I was like, no, my name's, oh, no, why is she calling you the wrong name? What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, there's, like, genders and all that stuff, which is, like, crazy. I don't know. It's, like, kind of complicated, but then once you, like, get used to it, it's, like, okay. It's, like, easy. You know what I mean? It comes, like, really fast in your brain. Because there'd be, ESTEN chart for German. I don't know, but there was, like, a chart that we had that was, like, if it's this, it's this, and then, like, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, oh my god, it was ich, du, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, and sie. But then there was like, oh my god, man, I miss German class. There's like so much nostalgia. I'm like, damn. Should I text her? That sounds so weird. I'm like, damn, I miss German class. Should I text her? I just want to be like, hey girl, what's up? She'll literally be like, girl, like I have not texted her. I don't think I've ever texted her. So I feel like if anything, I should just be like, hey girl, via email. If I say, hey, this is Katarina, do you think she'll know it's me? That I like can't do that. I feel like I could get in trouble. I don't know. Could I? I'm like fully an adult now. Like I don't go to school anymore. Hold on, I'm gonna see. I'm ending the TikTok live, so if you're watching TikTok, I'm sorry. Let's see if I have it. Ah! Oh my god, wait a minute. I accidentally opened a notification and I shouldn't have. Like a king. Let's see if I have it. When she mentions that in her song, and that's also weird you mentioned that because I was listening to her album today. I love her album. It's so good. I recommend it if you guys want to. No, I don't think I have her name. I don't think I have it. I swear I had it. I swore I had it. That's crazy. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. No one laughed. What's that sound on TikTok where Nicki Minaj goes, broke people should never laugh, and then it just like echoes? I don't know why. I'm not calling you broke. That just came into my, I don't know. Okay, what was I looking up? I was going to search something else up. Yeah, I definitely think you mentioned that recently. Like, you've really been thinking about that a lot recently. The randomness of it, yeah, I'm like kind of like, okay. You know that one time it's like, do not sell marijuana to my daughter. And it's like, okay. Be the female Andrew Tate. What? No. Do not compare her to that ever. Oh my god. What the? I literally don't feel like there's, and if there is a female Andrew Tate out there, she does not have the platform he does. But I feel like there's no, like, that. I feel like there's no, immediately no. What happened to City Girls? City Girls are on tour with Jack Harlow. Now it's time for the twerkulator. It's time for the moneymaker. It's time for the twerkulator. I wish I could go live. Like, I wish I could drive somewhere and be live at the same time. Like, I wish, like, imagine if I could do lives of, like, just driving around. Do you think people do that? Broke people should never laugh. Okay, well, she was not, okay, I feel like that's just not, like, I feel like Andrew Tate was pressing, like, very much different agendas. No. We're not about to say Nicki Minaj is the female Andrew Tate. No. He was full, no. We're not getting into that. Like I said, I'm done talking about that man. I try to talk about that man as least possible as possible. Cover your face with your hair. Ah ha ha ha! Funny. I'm funny. You're so funny. Ah, I dare you to send me $10 and I'll do it. She literally had a song where okay, and is she not allowed to say that? What the fuck? How is a song saying I'm a boss ass bitch equal to That's so funny. I feel like that's so funny in my mind that, like, people get mad over stuff like that. Like, people out there are really, like, Nicki Minaj has a song where she's a boss-ass bitch. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up of her. Like, that people have that thought.
It's worldwide.
In their mind.
Borrow0 just subscribed. Yo.
Literally, the yo. I didn't even see the text, so I wasn't expecting that. Bro, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on? How's it hanging? What the heck? Why do you, what? Now there's a hype train. Now there's a hype train. And Mr. Magoo's here, bro. What's going on? Everyone's fucking joining right now. Mr. Magoo, Baru, what's up? Everyone, hey, hello. Everyone's joining. Everyone. Dude, there, I said $10. Gatorade bottle, what's your name? What's your name? Or do you just want to be called, addressed as a Gatorade bottle? Is that just what you want to be addressed as? That was $10, was it? I didn't see. I will be addressed like a king. I know it's been a minute. I know everyone's joining. Oh, Mr. Magoo. I like naturally just drank this without like realizing that Mr. Magoo redeemed it. So there's that drink, but then also here's this for Mr. Magoo. It's gone. It's gone. I drank it all. I drank it all. Sorry. No, whenever I was like I was like literally not like. I don't know. I just wasn't really thinking. I just drank water without thinking. What does a hype train do, guys? What does that do? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? What is, like, it says just a hype train, and what the fuck does that mean? But I'm almost at 8K points, unless you're really busting your ass sweating a lot. Yeah, I would only drink Gatorade, like, whenever, like, I was, like, on the ice, like, literally just got off the ice, maybe. And they would, why do you want me to cover my face with my hair? I really, like, this is giving very much, like, TikTok troll, like, you're gonna, like, fucking put this in some sort of, like compilation you're having, or it's like, I told Twitch streamers to cover their face with their hair and look at all these losers. Like, it's giving that. Whoa, sorry. No, I say or. Mr. Magoo, Baru, how you guys been doing? Kevin, how you doing? It hasn't been here since a minute. Where you guys at? Baru just hit us with the yo and then fucking left. Hello? Why is your tongue blue? I don't even know the answer to that, so I don't know. So, I think I lost my other anxiety ring, so that's fucking great. Imagine if today was, like, my final straw. Imagine if I woke up today and was like, my last straw is today. Why do you want me to say truth? I'll say truth and just, but I'm not gonna actually answer. You know, I'll just be like, this is me saying truth, so you can just hit me with whatever. I don't know, hit me with whatever. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Sorry, I just know that song from Guitar Hero. No. That's so fucked up that you asked that, actually, because I saw this guy at the gym 2 days ago, and then also another guy a few days before, and it was quite literally like that. Like, they quite literally were like giving very much the same, like, energy as that, and I was just like, I was talking to my friends, I was like, I feel like some of you will be disappointed. Like, some of my friends are like, girl, you need to stop. And I'm like, no. Are you Andrew Tate? Yeah, that man started, like, I don't know. Imagine that, though. Imagine Andrew Tate sitting here watching, hey, Andrew Tate, hey. Over 6 feet. Mr. Worldwide. Oh my god, and he's coming to October next month. Oh my god, I said he's coming to October next month. He's coming to Orlando next month. Do I go? And like I'll be your name like in the Wattpad stories. I'll take a book and I'll just read it and I'll be like, and then I'll invite you backstage and I'll be like, you're not like other girls. You were reading a book at my Mr. Worldwide party, and I'll be like, yeah, I know. I just thought it'd be something to do on a Saturday night, and then we date. Then we get married. Pitbull is the outlier of my type. It's also not guys over 6 feet. I don't know any like the guys that I see. No, I disagree. It's not guys over 6 feet. Some of the tall, skinny guys are like just not even hitting 6 feet. Mr. Magic, that's so funny. That's like a classic. That's like an OG. Like that's a fucking how long ago story. Damn. You'd be like at least 2 times. No, but the guy that I saw that like was one of them, I literally thought he was gonna approach me because he was like, dude, I told the story yesterday. He was like, he did a machine near me, and then he was like walking around like that area and like wasn't doing anything, just walking around on his phone, and I was like, and then he walked like this close to me, and I was like he was so close to me, I thought he was gonna say something. I was like, bro, I got a little bit scared. Having to be today of all days, I don't know what that means. What about today? Today when we're talking about Mr. Worldwide? On the street you were expecting? I am. Streets were telling the truth. Streets are telling the truth. I'm having a baby. I announced it. I actually think I said it. Someone asked me on TikTok. They said, are you really pregnant? And I said, yes. And so now here we are. You know what I mean? Rumors be flying. Do I really gotta spell it out? Really gotta spell it out? That's rough. Why? What's rough about it? Huh? I'm not expecting. Okay, guys? I'm sorry if you guys sometimes don't know if I'm joking, but, like, I'm joking. I'm not expecting. Like, do I look like someone right now who'd be expecting? And do you think that's how I tell you my dramatic ass? Do you think my dramatic ass would tell you like this? Like this? So I really gotta spell it out. Really gotta spell it out. Whoa. I just figured out a new hack on my stream. I'm not hacking, it was just a tip I meant. Follow me back on TikTok and turn out to your boyfriend. Oh my god, but why she follow you back though? I can't watch YouTube videos. I'm afraid because I'm also live on YouTube, so I'm afraid that like, cause whenever I first started streaming and I would watch YouTube videos, I was like not like, it like gave me a warning, and I don't know if it was the certain YouTube video I watch. I don't know. So now I'm scared. to watch YouTube videos. But we can like think of him doing it. Na 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 na. That's the song they play, right? Bro, what's up? What's going on? It's been a minute. How you been? You been slaying the day away? Been slaying? I feel like we all just be slaying. Just the one you watch. I know, but now I'm scared. Because now, like, then if I get a strike on my YouTube channel so early on, bro, I'm screwed forever. Slay Queen. I want to do a stream with... Would you guys want either a stream with Stone or my mom? Or both? What if I did, like... What if I did Stone versus my mom in guessing, like, a stream... in guessing what, like, today's terms. Like, if I were to say slay, because I don't think I say slay around them that much. Or, like, you know what I mean? Or, like, I'll be like, be real. Like, be serious right now. Do I really gotta spell it out? Not even a question. Not even a question. Sled. Yeah, Mr. Magoo. Kenny actually told me how much he hates you yesterday. And I defended you. I was fighting so hard for you yesterday. During that day. What day? Do I really gotta spell it out? Really gotta spell it out? Oh, during that day? Why? It would be at night. Or I don't know. It could be a day stream. It could be a day stream. Oh my god, it could be a day stream, and then I could like edit it down to be like a YouTube video type beat, like shorter. You know what I mean? I don't know. But the VODs are always back up there, so like if it's always something you wanna see, they're back up on my Twitch or YouTube. Yeah. Do I really gotta spell it out? Really gotta spell it out? Do you guys ever like? Oh my god, so I saw this TikTok on my For You page, and I'm going to duet it later, so you guys better fucking like, share, comment, subscribe. And also, I'm not YouTube phobic, okay? I'm not YouTube phobic. I actually love YouTube and Twitch both. They've both been very nice to me, but I'm just scared of YouTube. I'm trying to stay on good terms with YouTube. But I saw this TikTok on my For You page. And this girl, it was the rap to I Like It, where she's like, I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proven wrong when I do what they say I can. They call me Cardi Buddy. She said that she learned that all in 6th grade. She said she remembered learning all the rap of I Like It by Cardi B in 6th grade. And I was like, that song was fucking popular when I was in sophomore year of high school. I was like, I was a sophomore. That was like my sophomore year song was Cardi B. Ah! I missed you guys too.
These nuts. Got it!
Anyways, I was like, bro, I'm old. Like, and all the comments, hold on, let me read you the comments. Like, bro, the comments on that video, and like I said, I'm going to do edit, so you guys better go like, share, subscribe, smash that like button. Did I not fucking like it? Okay, I did. This has 4.6 million views. She said, been waiting for this moment since 6th grade. Someone said, I memorized this at 8 years old in the car with my dad. It's engraved in my brain since. My favorite song in 5th to 6th grade. Fave song in 4th grade. I memorized this whole song at 10. My about to die. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying like now I feel like how you feel. When and then someone said, some people were saying I was a sophomore, oh my god, I feel old. And everyone's like, yeah, everyone's so young here, what the fuck? Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I was obsessed with that song. Like, I think something about me is I like become obsessed with songs that are like very bad, that like I unironically listen to it. You know what I mean? Sixth. So in 6th grade, you're how old? 11 and 12. And then sophomore, you're 16, 15, 16. So like 5 years. But yeah, but I would just say it's like weird, like maturity level, I would say. Like different, like, and like puberty. So enough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's like a difference between being a sophomore. Like I would like understand maybe if she was saying she was in 8th grade. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, okay, like I was a sophomore, you know what I mean? But like there's like that big jump in like when I was in 6th grade, I feel like, yeah, I might have been listening to rap songs, but it's just, like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like the fucking boomer, like, the thing where it's like, oh, you're listening to Cardi B when you're in 6th grade? But, like, bro, I was listening to fucking Nicki Minaj. I was listening to Stupid Hoe in 4th grade. I was listening to Nicki Minaj saying, you're a stupid hoe, like, on repeat. And Shots by LMFAO. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody. Shots, shots, shots. Guys, stop attacking Baru, okay? He just came back. He's a little rusty, okay? Stop attacking him, Baru. I got your back. Don't you worry, okay? You know what? Maybe it's not. Maybe it isn't that far apart. Everything is social contract. Also, oh my god. So true, OG Skywatch. So real of you. And actually, right. In 6th grade, I was not thinking about that stuff, though. In 6th grade, like, I was that bitch that was, like, so oblivious to all that stuff. Like, I was not, like, oblivious, but I was just, like, I'm living my life. And, like, in 8th grade, whenever people started actually doing it, I was like, oh, my God. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. I'm not doing that. I hope my boyfriend won't mind if I don't do that. And then I lied. And I lied.
They ask you how you're doing, you just have to say that you're fine.
Sorry,
You're
just
not really
emotional
fine.
moment
You
for
just
me
can't get
thinking about my life, my whole life. At like 7, my cousin told me like some very like vulgar stories when I was in like 4th grade, but like I didn't know what they meant. Like she was like explaining it to me, but like it wasn't really making sense. So I was just like, okay. And now like thinking about her stories. Thinking about, like, her stories, like, that she would tell me, I'm like, damn, like, she be crying over the same shit that I'm crying over nowadays, too. You know what I mean? Like, back then I was looking at her like, this crazy girl, like, fucking just leave his ass. And, like, now that's me. At a young age. Whoa, Mr. McGee, what? Whoa. Alien thing? You think aliens are real? I think aliens are real too. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. Why would you like that? I feel like anytime anyone reaches out to me from my past, I'm like, what the fuck do you want? I'm like, bro, I finally packed away all that trauma and now you're fucking messaging me? Like, okay, let's fucking relax. Yeah, I agree. Like, Helen Keller is a little sus. But earlier we established in live, or I mentally established, that I feel like that in the Ice Age, that men and women only hooked up to have kids, and then, like, otherwise they were kissing the homies goodnight. Like, they were, like, they liked each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they only hooked up with the women because they had to. And women only hooked up men because they had to have babies. You know what I mean? My old, who is married now, him yet. Whoa. She's married now? Whoa. She's married. Why are we, oh my God. Why is she married now? Why is she hitting you up now, I meant? New Rick and Morty. Bye, Kenny. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And enjoy Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. She was saying she misses talking to me and hanging out. Bruh. So, I think that's still a little bit sus. That's still a little bit weird. That's suspicious. That's weird. See you tomorrow, Kenny. See you tomorrow. But you know what I'm saying though? Like, I hate whenever like I'm finally like over everything, and then like someone like Snapchats or like messages me or DMs me. You know, like, or I hate whenever they like do like the slide up on your story back into my life. Like they fucking will like slide up on like, and they'll say like the most dumb shit. And I'm like, I know you want something else from me. Like, what the fuck do you want? And like, why aren't you leaving me alone? Like, why did you decide to do this to me? Or like the happy birthday, bro. Sometimes the happy birthdays are a little bit of a jump scare. Like sometimes like sometimes I'm like, bro, what the heck? Like, I did not expect you to tell me happy birthday. I did not expect you to remember. Okay, but why is she like but she's married. Is that not like what? Like, is that not like a red flag? I don't know. I mean, you could be the mistress. Happy birthday is worse. I know. Someone happy birthday their way back into my life this year, or like tried to, and then I like was like, okay, that's it. I was like, done. Shoo. But then they had messaged me on their birthday. Like, I hate when people fucking do that. I'm sorry, but like, if you fucking message anyone else first on your birthday, and I know it's sometimes an accident, but I fucking hate that because I feel so obligated. I will literally think like, okay, should I happy birthday my way into their life? And then they'll message me on their birthday. Like, they'll slide up on my story. Then they do the fucking slide on my story. I'm like, now I'm like awkwardly having to reply to what you just said to me and then say happy birthday. Like, it's just so super awkward. I just don't like that. I just don't like that at all. And like, then it's like, how you doing, or how you been, you know, like, how's Florida treating you, or like, I don't know, whatever stage you're at in your life, they'll be like, how's this treating you? I'm like, duh, stop it, please. I'm begging you. Thanks. No, but then it's so awkward because then when they say like, you're welcome, and then I feel like, do I have to continue the call? Like, I hate whenever like, it's like, I don't know, maybe it's just in my head, like, I feel like this awkward, like, I have to keep the conversation going. Like, I have to like, or like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I'm, like, so uncomfortable. I'm, like, or they'll, like, I don't know. They'll, like, ask, like, a really awkward question. I'm just, like, stop. I just said thank you and leave me alone. No, but that's what, okay, so here's the thing. And I'm not, like, people don't really, like, whenever it's my birthday, like, a few of my friends post. But, you know, it's not like a fucking national holiday across the entire globe. You know, everyone's like, wish Taylor Lang happy birthday. So whenever, like, these people, like, randomly message me, I'm like, okay, I understand, like, on Snapchat, maybe, like, on your recent Snapchatted, you can, like, see, like, it's their birthday. But I'm like, I'm not on your recent Snapchatted. Like, you fucking know. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, that's weird. Like, I just don't like that. I just don't like knowing that they somehow either remembered it was my birthday, saw somewhere that it was my birthday, and thought to reach out. Like, I sometimes will see it's people's birthday, and I'm like, oh, good for them. I'm happy for them. Yes, and it's always on Snapchat. It's Snapchat the one that fucking tells them, but it's like, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Hold on, wait, there's actually a new Snapchat feature. Let me see. You can, what's it called? See upcoming birthdays. Hold on. Is it in settings? No, wait, it's on my friends maybe? Oh, no. If every first responder in your town can respond to a guy. I know. I agree. Thank you. So, just guys, I'm just letting you know when it's my birthday, I'm expecting a post from everyone. Everyone needs a post on my birthday. Okay, wait. But there's a thing. It would be like birthdays. Like, it would tell you people's birthdays. Hold on, because it literally would be like, here's upcoming birthdays. Okay. If you just search birthdays on Snapchat, maybe. But what's it doing? It's just sitting on the screen that says birthdays. But, like, it tells you upcoming birthdays. So then sometimes, okay, this might be fucked up, but sometimes whenever I'm like, I don't know how to start a conversation with someone, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just see when their birthday is, and then I'll message them on their birthday. Why isn't it loading? It's just sitting on this. Like, it's not, like, is no one's birthday coming up? fucking no one has a birthday anymore. But I also just hate it because it's like, I don't like that you saw, like, even just slightly on Snapchat that it was my birthday and you decided to reach, like, why? Yes. And then, like, you do the deep dive and it's like, ah! 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 You know that, like, SpongeBob episode where Patrick keeps screaming? What is it? He's like, ah! 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 Like, when you, like, I'm like, duh! Oh my god, I hate thinking about shit I used to say. I'm like, bro, girl, get up. I was so, like, I don't know. I don't think that, like, I don't think I was ever, like, really pick me, but I just think I was just so embarrassing. Like, I was just so, like, girl, are you not embarrassed about what? And I look back at shit I did last week, and I'm like, girl, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? Like, I need, like, sometimes I just, like, I don't know. I just need yelled at, I think. Like, but, like, the Snapchat saved things, mostly because I've had Snapchat, like, for how fucking long. Like, sometimes, like, old messages. Like, the other day I was scrolling through me and my friend Ashley saved messages, and it is just so fucking hilarious because, no, hold on. Let me see. Scroll all the way to the top because it would kept default, like, scrolling all the way to the top. But, like, so me and my friend Ashley, we would say peasant as a joke. Like, we would, like, call people peasants. Like, that was, like, funny. That was, like, peak comedy to us. And we also saw this lady at ice skating that, like, was just skating and minding her business, and we called her Ellen. And, like, that was just, like, our, like, I just don't know. So I said, like, peasant, back off. Thank you. And she said, thanks, you peasant. Laughing faces, like, praying emojis. I said, I can picture you saying that. OMG. This is 2015. I can picture you saying that. OMG. Bunch of laughing faces. Like, I'm sorry, if you send a laughing emoji nowadays, I can't take you seriously. And then she sends all laughing emojis. I said, like, seriously, laughing face, praying emoji. Why am I sending the praying emoji? Like, what? This doesn't make sense. Like, peasant, just back off. You'll never be as important as Ellen. Okay, just stop. Can you not? Like, that's so, like, I was a senior in 2015. But that's, like, even crazier. Like, are you glad that, like, you didn't have, like, you're not, like, how I'm reading messages of me in 7th grade right now? Are you glad that you didn't have it in 7th grade? Yeah, peasant. We said peasant. Bye, Kevin. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Peace out. Peace out. Thank you for stopping in. Like, we would say, like, literally, we would call everyone peasants. Like, if they, like, literally weren't me or her. Like, everyone else was a pet. Like, we would literally, like, if we were in fights with people, we'd be like, they're just being a peasant. Like, what? Like, what? Peasant was just the insult. And then she said, peasants wish they could buy that candle, but they can't. Like, what? What fucking candle? Just through text? Yeah, like, but those, like, I feel like those, like, are, I don't know, I guess you could still get them depending if you still had your phone or not. Like, stop trying so hard to be like Ellen, okay? Ellen does not approve of peasants. Like a peasant. This was 7th grade. We were fully, like, acting like this in 7th grade. In your presence. Literally. Like, we were literally, like, you cannot be near, or, like, you're a peasant. This is also weird. I said, he's leaving, I think. Nope, he didn't. And then she sent, like, a mad face. And she said, you typing? I said, cool. Okay. I'll meet you at the pool. See ya. And she said, okay. I said, they are playing Watch Me Whip. Hurry. She said, OMG, I'm going to jump off my hotel porch. Because we liked the song Watch Me Whip so much. Like, oh my god, I was like that kid in school too, by the way. That was like, now watch me whip. Like, I was like that, like, kid that was so, oh my gosh, I just don't know. And then I messaged rat on the loose. I don't know what the fuck that means. Rat on the loose! All caps. We haven't mentioned like PC, iPhone from a man, then change the world. But I'm saying like simple stuff, like everything is social contract. I'm basically saying. Also, guys, at the beginning of this live, I was quite literally dying, like just from like my cramps, and I was like, ah. But now I feel like it's a whole new day. Like I feel reborn. Like I feel alive. Like I'm like, woo! You know what I mean? Sometimes I miss being younger. Guess what? We'll never be as young as we are today. That's me singing. I just choked on it. Hi, Tony. What's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on? Driving. Stay safe driving. Baru, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for resubscribing. Hopefully, we'll see you more. I've missed you so much, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for saying what's up, and hope you're doing well. And like I said, hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, see you. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good day. Good day. Is that Australian or British? Have a good day. I think it's Australian. Have a good day, mate. Guys, I'm so excited. Speaking of Australian, Five Sauce is releasing an album this week, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. You may say I'm a dreamer. You may say... Sorry, I just will never stop singing that song, I don't think, ever. Also, guys, this natural deodorant I started using, I think put stains on my bra. I'm not even joking. Like, actual stains. So I don't know what to do about that. Like, literal, like, stains that I don't think are coming out. Like, I think it looks like the armpit area of my bra are, like, darker, and I don't know if it's, like, because of that or, like, what. And, like, I'm kind of scared, and I don't know what to do about it. And I'm asking my mom what she did with my bra, and what did you do with it? Because it was on the counter, and now it's gone. Cramps? You don't like fruits? No. I'm saying cramps has in period cramps. But I'm better now. I've survived. And I learned how to get... Guys, I woke up this morning and flexed in the mirror, and my bicep is, like, low-key ripped. Like, not to brag or anything, but, like, I'm kind of proud of my bicep gains. My before and after pics are so slay. So slay, queen. So slay, queen, girl, queen, bussy boss. I said bussy boss. Pussy boss. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. I need to add that. Did I ever check if there was a sound alert for that? Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there when I need her. But why is it fucking taking forever to get me in here? Okay. Sorry, I just like to be loud for no reason. Cheerleader. Who sings that song? Does anyone even know? Like, we always be singing that song. Does anyone ever know? Okay, don't want to get claimed by him. He's fucking gonna take all my money from me, bro. He's gonna fucking, like, attack me. I'm afraid. How much am I benching? Okay, so I haven't been doing bench press recently. I've been doing chest press, like, with just dumbbells. You know what I mean? Because I found, since we just have Smith machines, I use dumbbells now. So I haven't tried it on the actual, like, Smith machine. But chest press, I just hit 4 sets of 10 at 40 pounds. which is kind of sick for me because I've been doing it consistently. I only hit 40 around the time before I left for Texas. And then I kind of stopped. And then at the angled one, I'm at 35. And then at overhead, I'm at 30, but I'm only at 30 for like 6, 7. The first set, it's usually like 6, and then usually like the middle 2 are like 7, and then the last one's like 6. But I'm kind of proud of myself for that. For overhead chest press being 30 pounds, I'm sorry, but that's kind of a sleigh for me. That's kind of a sleigh. 02. Let me look up cheerleader on Apple Music. Ooh, I think that my friend Allie, she's like sort of like me where we both, his name's Omi. Oh, wait, okay. Why is there so many remixes? Why do they do that? Is that how you pronounce it, Omi? I feel like I'm definitely pronouncing it really wrong. Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is all, there's like an acoustic version. Like whenever I turn on like 2010's hits, for some reason the acoustic version comes on. And I'm like, why the fuck it's like an acoustic remix. I'm like, why the fuck is this the one that's playing on Apple Music's fucking, like, I just don't understand. I don't understand the world we live in. Sorry, that was totally not uncalled for. Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Why do you always, like, can't swim? Now I wonder, like, I just want to know why, like, I feel like one of the first interactions we've had was you haunting me with that song. Now I wonder, like, I just want to know why. Like, I genuinely never thought about that song one day in my life before, like, since it was popular, before you had joined I'm not saying that. I also told my friends how people on live tell me that, like, not that I have an accent, but I have just such an interesting and distinguishable voice. I told my friends that, or no, I didn't tell them that, but that's what they said to me. They were like, you just have a voice that, like, does not sound like any, like, it's like an unheard voice before. Because I was like, people have told me that, like, they were literally scrolling on TikTok and stopped and actually stayed because of my fucking voice. Should do some popular songs and analyze them. I don't know what that means. Like, you want me to analyze what he means by when he found himself a cheerleader? I mean, I think he found a girl that's loyal, that he thinks is loyal. So, yeah, I brought that up because you said I sing it nice, and I feel like it's because it has to do with the way I talk. Like, I think it's just something that, like, I don't know. I don't know with my voice. I don't know. And like I said, sometimes I'll do those things where I just randomly start talking like this, but that didn't start happening until, I don't know, like 2 years ago maybe? So I don't really know. I just don't really know. I feel like I just am, I'm just fucked in the head. I think that's truly what it comes down to. I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I don't even know how to take that, you know? Do I say thank you? Analyze if they're really logical or just silly. I think cheerleader is really logical. I think he put his heart into cheerleader. He said, ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. With raspy, is mine raspy and lost. I'm losing my voice. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah, ah. Don't tell me to chill out. I asked my friends, 2 of my friends live in the UK, I asked them if they say fucking mental, and they said that they do. Instead of crazy, they say fucking mental. Are you fucking mental? Yeah, I am. It's like, what's his face? Corpse. You sound like an angel. Doing that voice that I sound like an angel. Ooh, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. You're not a fan of the English language or my English accent? Can you guys like do cool eyebrow tricks? Like look at that. Look how crazy all the shapes are. Sorry. You hate English people? That's fucked up. Can you apologize? I literally trained this eyebrow to move though. Or no, it was this eyebrow. I trained this one. Cause see, you can tell it's still kind of, my left one still kind of moves. Why won't you apologize? That's so mean. The song is what? See, I don't look into songs politically. I look into songs lyrically. So if they say that, if he says, "Do you think I'm pretty?" I think he's asking if you think he's pretty. Do you really gotta show me now? Really, really, really? The queen has expired? Not expired. Not expired. Yeah, I still like a lot of people were like happy about that. I am not saying I'm happy or sad. I'm not saying I'm the new queen. Oh my god. Tony, not your message getting blocked. Oh my god. Tony basically was just hating on himself. And I got a message that said auto mod and it blocked Tony's message. Because of the first sentence he said. Which I'm not gonna say because it's fucking gonna get clipped and like fucking posted everywhere. So no. But basically, it was Tony was being Twitch. Don't know. Yes, I mean, let's analyze cheerleader lyrics right now. But like, did she like? Okay, I understand. Like, but did they really have like any? Like, I'm being serious. Did they have like any power besides like the things that they had, the fucked up stuff that they had done within their family? You know what I mean? Like, were they like was she like? Did she have any other power like over the government? Which I didn't even realize that the taxes in the UK like pay the royal family. Like, that's how the royal family like makes money. I'm pretty sure. He says, when I need motivation, my one solution is my queen. So when he needs the motivation to go do something, he needs his girl to come and cheer him up. Because she stays strong, yeah. She's always in my corner, right there when I want her. When he wants her. He's like, and she's there in his corner. All these other girls are tempting. So he's saying, he thinks about it. He's like, ooh, that girl got a fat ass, but guess what? But I'm empty when you're gone. So he thinks that, oh, damn, she got a fat ass, but she don't feel me, my motivation the way you do. And they say, do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like cheating? So these are what the girls are asking him. And I'm like, no, not really. I think it's so funny that he goes, no, not really. Like, not like, he's not like, it's not giving Andy Grammer where he's like, nah, honey, I'm good. I can find another, but I probably shouldn't. I got somebody I don't like. No, he's like, not really. Like, it's not giving like, no, I'm saying no, 100% no. But he's like, no, not really. Because, ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Walked into Parliament or whatever they call it and left. Then she would have the power. Oh, I did not know that. Should agree on that. I've never felt love in my life. I don't, but what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I feel like Andy Grammer, like, I don't know what he's up to, but like that song like slaps. You know? Can do the same thing. Who's the queen? Who's the queen now? Like, who's his wife? Who's Charles? And also, isn't Charles also old as fuck? Yeah, he's gonna be queen for literally. He's gonna be queen. He's gonna be king for like fucking 10 years. He's gonna be queen. Fuck, he's gonna be king. I keep saying he's gonna be queen. What does Charles look like? Charles, King Charles. When are they crowning him king? Or is he already crowned king? Ugh. Jump scare. Why did a dog come up first? Cavalier, King Charles, Spaniel, dog breed information? What? Like, why is that the first thing that came up? Ugh. He's old. So, if he dies, is she the queen? Or does it go on to the next person? Na 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 na. Time much he lives. Who's a song? Kind of like Nerd Girl. You belong with me. She wears short skirts. I wear t-shirts. She's your captain and I'm on the bleachers. Na 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 na. It goes on to the next person. Why? Why did they say fuck that bitch? Wait, hold on. I need to look up the entire line. So, like, basically, since, like, all these people have been living for so long, they're only going to be, like, king and queen for, like, fucking 5 years. So you have to be directly related to the family. So, but does she have any power right now? Okay, hold on. Let me look up royal line, royal family line, family line. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up on my computer. You belong with me. She wears short skirts. Royal family line. Family line. Prince Edward, but how old? So she has no power. That's kind of fucked up. Okay, royal family tree. Okay. This says, okay, Queen Elizabeth. Are they the oldest king and queen to ever live? Like, were they the first king and queen? Is that like a stupid question? So next is King Charles. Then, oh my God, wait, Charles is the one that was dating Diana? Because it shows the royal like, okay, 1926. Was there any king or queen before? Oh my God. R.I.P. Diana. Fucking damn. Is Camilla the one she was beefing with? Not beefing with, but like, she was like, hello, stop sleeping with my husband. It says William, Prince of Wales, is right after. Why not Harry? I'm confused. Where's Harry? So they have, but why does it go to Charles? Does it go to Charles because he's the oldest guy? But then what about the girl? Why doesn't it go to Anne or Andrew or Edward? Okay, anyways. It's so weird to think like this is a real thing. Like, I always thought this was like fake, made up shit in like movies and shit like that. Like, no. Is the first son of Charles? Well, William. But is that like, or no. It says William. It says William is next. I see a picture of Harry. Wait, who are the people that decided that they didn't want to be in the family anymore? That's why he gets it now. But then I thought it would always go from Charles, then his brothers, and then his kids. Oh no, but that's not how it works, because in Lion King, that's why Scar didn't get it. But then Simba was gonna get it, so that's why he told Simba to run. Oh my god, not Lion King being the reason why I understand the royal family now. That's kind of funny. Man get the crown. No, I was saying, like, why doesn't it go? I understand man get the crown first, okay? But, so Queen Elizabeth was the only queen that would live. So, like, say if Charles died, Camilla just gets, like, kicked out, and then it's William or Harry, whoever it is. But, so, and like I said, I understand it doesn't get to the women for whatever reason. So, but the queen that just died is the only queen that'll be, like, I want to say, like, the only queen to, like, be alone in office or, like, in whatever, you know what I mean? Because, like, all the women are going to get kicked out after the man dies, right? I wish it was Harry. But I didn't, one of them left, and I think it was Harry or someone who left. Yeah, William gets after Charles, and then Prince George of Wales. He looks like 5, though. So hopefully, I feel like Charles is going to be, throwing in the towel soon as well. But William, I don't know, William and Harry look a lot different. They look like not the same. You know what I mean? They look like they're giving who left the royal family, though? Who left the royal family? I don't know if anyone knows Danny from Cimarelli back, like, in the day, but she was, like, uploading TikToks explaining the royal family stuff, and I basically knew. Prince Harry left. So it says, on 8th of January, 2020, damn, the day before my birthday, damn. Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, I don't know how to pronounce that, announced on Instagram. That's so funny. Imagine, like, the royal family, like, do you think they would ever, Queen Elizabeth ever thought that would happen? Like, they announced on Instagram their decision to step back as senior members of the British royal family, split their time between the United Kingdom and North America, and become financially independent. Damn. So what's that mean? Does that, like, I think that shows the family's fucked up. Maybe. I feel like Charles. Wait, what are their last names? Phillips. Wait. Philip. Or no, it was just Philip. King Philip that looked scary. Right or no? Or is Charles too? It was both of them maybe. Talk about how strange the plot was. How strange. With the robot version. Oh my god, that's me. That's gonna be me in the future. She got it because her dad, King George, and she was the only one in line to get it. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was assuming, that, like, so if it ever gets to a point that no one ever has a boy, so, like, say, like, because in this line, it's a boy up next up until Prince George, which is, like, a child, but, like, once he has a kid, if he doesn't have any boys, then that's when the girl steps up, right? Oh. But Elizabeth, that's what I'm saying. So then if there's no boys, then it goes to the oldest girl. Okay. That's just crazy, though, because imagine being, like, in the royal family and, like, I don't know, would you want to be, like, king and queen? Like, imagine being I don't know, just imagine being, that's just so crazy. Imagine being a king. Like, I don't know. I guess it's just so weird to me because, like, we grew up in a society where, like, there was no king and queen. You know what I mean? There was, like, presidents and stuff like that. Whereas, like, where, like, it wasn't, like, truly inherited. You know what I mean? Like, whereas the royal family, it's, like, all inherited. But that's kind of, like, kind of sad in, like, a weird way that, like, it's, like, do you want... Not, I feel like you don't want your parent to die, but it's like, do you, like, it's kind of like Lion King, where it's like, well, I want to be the prince next. Okay, wait, somehow Prince Harry, wait. So this is, like, giving me the list. Okay, so it says, line of succession after King Charles. William, Prince of Wales. Then Prince George of Wales. He was born in 2013. Kid is not even 10 years old yet. He's up next. Then Princess Charlotte of Wales, born in 2015. Girl, again, isn't almost 10 years old. Then Prince Louis of Wales, 2018. And then Prince Harry? How the fuck does Prince Harry, like, what? How is he just thrown in? I feel like that has to be fucked. That has to be a mistake. Like, how is he in line of succession after a 4-year-old? Like, no, there's no way that, like, what? Then it goes to some kid that was just born in 2019, then in 2021, and then the Duke of York, who's, like, fucking 50, 60? No, he's 60. Henry? No. I'm on BBC.com, and it says line of succession. Prince has all the clout and none of the responsibilities. That's what I'm saying. So, like, but do you want to be king? Like, I feel like, I don't know. Anyways. Right, like, but like I was asking earlier, is there really any leading going on? Like, I'm not asking that in, like, a mean way. I just don't know much about the royal family. So, like, are they really leading anything? Like, is anything ever really going on? Like, I just am really confused. I'm just really confused how this all goes down. I need to watch The Crown, because isn't The Crown on Netflix, like, literally, like, describe it almost? Not anymore. Right. That's what I thought, but I really want to watch The Crown, because I'm pretty sure The Crown basically, like, explains it all, and I also think that they just announced that there's another season coming out, which is, like, weird, because, like, they announced it around the time the Queen had just, around the time the Queen had croaked. They just announced it. They're just like, okay, new season. Has anyone in here watched it? I know my brother has, and he said it was really good. I don't know if my mom watched it. She probably has. My mom has fucking watched everything. She's watched everything. No, not really, 'cause I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Let me think, but probably not much. Right. Like, they're probably doing some panicking and, you know, pulling some strings, but, like, probably not that much. Can't Swim is just, like, lurking in the chat now, like, waiting to hear me sing cheerleader. Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. I need to watch The Crown, though. Maybe I start watching that immediately. Redeemed hydrate. Should I drink this all? Should I chug this all right now? I failed. I always stop breathing out of my nose. Yeah, that's so fucked up. Green grapes are called white grapes, and fucking those like purplish grapes are called red grapes, and then like the purple grapes are like wine grapes or something like that, or like actually, queen, slay queen girl pussy boss. That's what we all say now. Everyone repeat after me. Slay queen girl pussy boss. Redeemed fart. What the? You got a burp. You got it out of the opposite hole. Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Say it. Okay, slay queen girl pussy boss. Why would you never say that? Pussy boss? What's wrong with the pussy boss? Okay, pussy boss. Slay queen girl. Ooh, I think that. Thank you, Can't Swim. Woo! Woo! Slay queen girl pussy boss. Thank you. No, Can't Swim, it always got my back. Can't Swim, always got my back. No. Yeah, exactly. Let them know. Let them know. You guys think you're the buff ones not saying it? Nah, you're a part of the lames. If you a lame, that's a shame. I can hang with you. I'm MC Sorry, I have morals? What the fuck? It's called, you have morals against having fun? Slay queen girl pussy boss? Pussy boss? Slay queen girl pussy boss? Ah! Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader, and she's a slay queen girl pussy boss. Like, why can't you say that? Like, say that entire sentence. I think I found myself a cheerleader, and she's a slay queen girl pussy boss. This what happens whenever I stay up too late. And it's not even staying up too late, but like, you know, like whenever I get crazy. I'm turning off the fan. Hold on. Fan off. Did it turn off? You man, there's no pressuring happening. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere at any time at all down here in the deep blue sea. F is for fire that burns down the whole town. U is for radium. N is for no survivors. When you. Why does it want to make me burp? The boyfriend shirt? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You ain't my boyfriend, and I ain't your girlfriend, and I don't want you to see nobody. I said I don't want you to see nobody. And you ain't my boyfriend. I want to just get a bunch of I want to get like funny shirts. I have like so many shirt ideas that like I want to like make for myself. And then if I made a shirt that said "These nuts," would you guys buy it? Instead "Good job." Stop! Like every day, I like finally live past like that. Like I literally like even up until I told that story on live, I like lived past that memory. And oh my god, like I just like why would I do that? Like why would I do that? And then the fact that, like, everyone else in the room was like, Taylor, what the fuck? And he was even like, yeah, I was going to say what the fuck just happened, but, like, I didn't want to make you feel bad. And I was like, ah! Ah! I'm going to eat this table. It says no. Good job. I said yes. I said good job and gave him a high five. And then my friends were literally like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I just don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really awkward. I gave him a hug and made up for it. I said, here's your hug. I said, here's this hug that you're oh so desperately waiting for. Because I give the best hugs. Rumor has it I give good hugs. I'm just saying. Ooh, I think that I found. He told me that. I did not say that. You freak. You freak. Get away. You freak. What's the... Oh, it's a... She's really good. No, I did not. I was super awkward, and he and everyone knows that I'm super awkward and uncomfortable, and I feel like you guys know that, my family knows that. I'm super just like... But the thing is I make it funny. Ha, 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 ha. For that traumatic event. I don't think that guy thinks a single thought about me, and I sometimes I literally forget he, like, not in a mean way, but it's like those people from high school that you're like, oh my god, wait, yeah, like we like went to high school together, and I'm like, so I think he's doing just fine. I think he's doing just fine. He's living his life. If I use the word lying. Oh yeah, sometimes whenever I type out words or I'm writing words, I'm like, for the longest time, the word want really tripped me out. And then period, whenever I was like writing it in school one time, like we would write like Taylor Lang, Mrs. Smith, period 7, and I was like writing period. And then I was like writing it, and I was looking at it, I was like, I don't think that's spelled right. And then she said, good job. That's so funny. I feel like I don't know. I think he hates me now. I don't really know. We like left off on like really like awkward terms, like where it was fine, but then I think he ended up hating me. So I don't really know. But then I also like always get in my own head about a lot of things. Like I'll literally say to people, I was like fully sure you hated me or you hate me. And they'll be like, what the fuck? I've literally never spoken to you. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm sorry. You're kind of fake. Every single interaction. I'm not saying that like I forget they exist. I meant it in the fact of I'm just like, it's the same thing how like I say that like whenever I was growing up I forgot like that like everyone else in your life has like a storyline, you know what I mean? Like they have like a life, you know what I mean? So sometimes I'm like, wow, like he isn't just the guy that I gave a high five. Like he is like fully living a life right now, you know? Every night about it. Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's so pissed. Screaming, crying, throwing up. Ooh, I think that about. But I'm going to go to bed singing Cheerleader. That's what I'm going to be doing. Nothing's in there. Knock, knock, nothing's in there. Just that's what I meant by that. I wasn't saying like I forgot he exists, but I'm just like, oh, like I forget that you're not like just my prom date. You know what I mean? Like you weren't like some like you aren't just some side character as my prom date. Pray for all the boys that got the line, good job. And I'm sure it's not the last time I'll like fucking say some embarrassing shit. Like I don't know. I don't even know how I pulled that story out of my ass. Like, I just completely forgot. Like, I always forget about that story until you guys bring it back up. Ooh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Some people are side characters. Yeah, fuck that. He is a side character. Fuck that. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. Just doing some TikTok dances, man. I don't really know. I'm just living. That's the way I live. Girls with crusty white dogs. Bro, don't be saying that. Don't be saying crusty white dogs. I love those crusty white dogs. They're so nice. My friend Lauren had a dog like that. She was so nice. She literally loved me. Anytime I came over to her house, which was like almost every day, she would like bark at me. But like she never did that with anyone else. She would literally just run up to me and bark until like I would pet her or pick her up. And like they were literally like, she does not even do that with us. So R.I.P. my friend's dog. I'm not gonna say the dog's name or information because, you know, don't want to dox the dog. I am the main character in everyone's life. I want to be a side character, but he's actually the main character of another story. No. I disagree. I'm the main character. I think it's nice to live the life. I think that everyone should live their life being delusional, and that there's nothing wrong with being delusional ever, because you're just living your best life. And I think that living delusional sort of helps with I would say helps with manifesting its reality. White dog. Yeah, I feel like Rascal is like low-key a crusty white dog. He's like a cute. He smiles though. Rascal smiles at me whenever he like wants pat. He be smiling like that. And having main character energy. Oh, you'd rather be a side character? That's not the energy we want. We want to be the main character. We're the main character. You want to be the main character in your life, because then once you start living the main character lifestyle, then you and everything just ends up manifesting and happening. Really happy or really sad though? Well, then you just gotta stay on that really happy path. Oh, woo! Having main character energy. But why can't you be main character and then see other people around you have main character energy? Like, I see that. Me and Stone both have main character energy. Me and Tony, my brother, Tony has had main character energy his whole life. I think if anyone in our family had been living as a main character, it's been me and Tony, I think. I'm going to tell him that next time I see him. That I think him and I live with main character energy. Like, we have been the whole time. I'm hyping on the main characters. That's, like, funny that, like, you're, like, okay with that. You're like, I would rather just hype people up. Karaoke one of these days? No. I cannot sing. Main character any time of day. I always thought you mean our Tony. What you mean? No. See, that's why now, like, I have to say Tony, my brother. So Tony, my brother, is the one that has lived with main character energy. I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm full. Like, I don't know. I just say I like being delusional in the fact of being like, yeah, whatever. Like, this is my plan and it's gonna happen. And then I just leave it at that. And then if it doesn't happen, I'll be like, well, that like, this was actually meant to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I guess if there's people out there fond of being the side characters, then go ahead. Go ahead and go off queen. Go off girl, slay queen, pussy boss. Go off, slay queen, girl, pussy boss. Shout out Canton for saying that. Ayo. No. The only Tony is Tony Lang. Tony Lang. Slay queen girl pussy boss. Yes! Woo! This is the start of the empire! We're taking over the royal family! Woo! And Miss Worldwide is our national anthem. Our national anthem is forget about your boyfriend and meet me at the hotel room. You could meet your girlfriend and meet me at the hotel room. If you're an Andrew Tate fan, get the out of here. No joke. If you defend him, get out of here. Stop bringing him up. I'm blocking his name. This is the last time his name is going to be allowed to be mentioned in this live. I'm sick of it. Truly, dead ass. For real. Cut the cameras. But I think I'm gonna head off. I think I need to get some sleep, guys. It's nearly midnight. I haven't stayed on this long in forever. You guys kept me on. I know your guys' tricks. But I need to go to sleep, get some rest. I needed the sleep. Last night, guys, I set my lights to turn off at 1:15 and I went to sleep at 1:15. Like, I was dozing off as my lights turned off, and I'm proud of myself. That's all I'm saying. But as much as I would love, it's 7 a.m. It's nearly midnight. I think I have to be a weakling. I need to start streaming in the afternoon too. I want to find I pulled an all-nighter then. Get to sleep! Everyone get to sleep! Big red flag? I don't know. I'll think of some red flags. I'll type up some true red flags. Like for me, then I'm like, that's a red flag. And then everyone else goes to Harry Styles concert. That's a fucking green flag. I'm sorry. If you think that's a red flag, then you're dating the wrong women, I think. Anyways, everyone type up, accumulate your lists tomorrow, okay? And I'll accumulate mine of red flags in men. And then you guys bring in your red flags and we'll discuss them. And you better do that because I am going to do that. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to ask my mom for some red flags that she might think. I'll ask some friends. And everyone lives in Florida, born in PA. Ah! Slay queen girl, pussy bosses. Hey! Okay, guys. Yeah, so I need to get some sleep. I still wear checkered Vans. I agree with you, Tony. Don't listen to Mr. Magoo. Mr. Magoo sometimes he's a little crazy. Okay. I'm going to head to sleep. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed this night's live. I'm sorry for the beginning. I was very much dead. Woo, Mr. Magoo! Say it. So, yeah. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Stay safe. I had such an amazing time on tonight's live. Like I said, sorry I was dead, but then I got my energy revived. I feel like I'm reborn. But now I'm kind of tired, so now I need to go to sleep. But I'll be live again tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 8:30. So you guys better be here and bring a list of some of your red flags in guys or girls. And we'll talk about them, discuss that, what's your biggest red flag, and all that stuff. And have a good rest of your night. Sleep well, sweet dreams. I'm going to go eat that grass out in my yard. And then I'm going to go pee in it to assert my dominance. And that's all. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for appreciating me. Thank you for, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys staying with me and hanging out. And I can't hydrate. I quite literally drank all the water I've had. Tide Pod eating challenge? Oh, lovely. Lovely. Okay. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Have an amazing rest of your night. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and have a good day tomorrow. I better see you here with some red flags at 8 o'clock. Peace out. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.